now tuned in to the Sports Cave on #Champs.
Thank you for tuning in. We're the Sports Cave. Thank y'all. We're at Noble Rey Brewing Company out here in Dallas. My name is Adolph, a.k.a. Young Jimmy J. And then we got Big Manny next to me. We're a Dallas-based sports podcast. Basically, for fans, by fans. We're here to talk to y'all and interview artists today. Talk about sports, art, beer, hang out, get some chips. We got some hip-hop chips going, rap snacks. Get you some of those chips. That popcorn is off the chain if you haven't tried it. I haven't tried all of them.
We tried the pork rinds.
They got some hot Cheetos types that got me sweating. So we're good. We're having a good time. Everybody's drinking. The line's looking full. Everybody's trying to get some beer.
Right.
I got some lager myself. We'll go down the beer list, but we're here to hang out.
Which ones have you tried out so far?
I've tried out the lager. I'm not sure the name of it. I'd have to look at the list, but I've been lucky to have some beer brought to me, so it's pretty good. But just to go down, they got the Off the Leash, the Steampunk, Golden Ray, Sex in the Candy. Oh, Sex in the Canoe. Actually, I'm drinking Sex in the Canoe right now. It's pretty good. It's got me sweating. So Sex in the Canoe got me sweating. It's pretty good. I know there's some kids here, so I'll try to keep it PG. But it's all good. We got a Tactical Combat Firefighter. That sounds pretty bold. Baracus, Paladin, Mother Night, Cherry, Werson, German Yaw, Source Beans. Oh, we got some coffee also. Source Bean, Ecuador, Brazil. Yeah, it's a different stuff. Different stuff we got going on.
Everybody out there over here at Noble Rey Brewery.
Yes, sir. We got some dope artists in the house. We got Sal over here to my right, Sal Creation Art. We got Sarah back there. Right here at my near wall. I see Juan Conejo walking around. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining us last time. Please welcome on the show in a little bit, please, anytime. She's also a Rangers fan. Shout out to her. So we definitely enjoyed talking to her recently in Arlington.
So I see a couple of sports fans in here today.
We got some sports fans.
We got a Seahawks fan over there, I see.
Seattle Seahawks, boo. I don't know what he's doing. He must be lost, boo. This is Cowboys country. We got any Cowboys fans in the house? Dallas Cowboys.
Where all the Cowboys fans at?
In case y'all didn't know, next year is our year. It's all about that every year. With the big time Dallas Cowboys fans, Rangers fans, opening day. We got a lot to talk about in our show today. Yeah, I know a lot of people, Cowboys fans, are ready to get rid of Dez Bryant. That's something we're going to bring up, and talk about.
A lot of big free agent news out there. NFL Combine.
Yeah, NFL Combine. The youngsters are about to come on. Yeah. Barkley's making noise.
Don't forget, we're hosting the NFL Draft here in Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas.
So
big time.
We will be at the draft somehow, one way or another.
Right. If we have to volunteer, beg, borrow, steal, whatever we have to do, we will be there.
Right. We will be at the NFL Draft one way or another.
2018. Dallas is popping right now for sports. The NCAA tournament will be here in the next couple weeks.
Right. We got news. There's going to be a big boxing fight here in Dallas in June. So we got a lot of big events coming up. Sports-wise here in Dallas.
Earl Spence Jr. is letting it be known he's going to be fighting out here. When is that? Do you know?
June? One I don't know. Errol Spence is June 16th.
June 16th, out here in Dallas somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not verified where. You would think maybe AT&T Stadium. I know he's fought at
American Airlines Center, maybe.
American Airlines. He's fought at the Bomb Factory before. I think he's gotten too big for the Bomb Factory. What do you think?
I think so.
I think
it's got to be maybe American Airlines Center.
He's known as one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the game right now, and it says a lot that he wants to come back here in Dallas and fight in Dallas, and show love back to here. There's a big following here. I don't know if you've ever been to the Dallas Golden Gloves.
I haven't been to the Golden Gloves in a long time.
But there's
it's
a lot
been probably since middle school.
Yeah,
but I know there's a lot of talent in Dallas, in Golden Gloves here in Dallas. So
yeah, there's been a lot of fighters come out of Dallas. I actually got the chance to go to the Golden Gloves a lot as a kid. Something I haven't gone to in a while, but there's definitely a big amateur scene here in Dallas that's been going on for years.
Speaking of boxing news, there is a big fight tonight. Deontay Wilder fighting on Showtime tonight.
About time,
so,
man.
Deontay Wilder versus King Kong Ortiz, the battle of the undefeateds.
Yeah, Wilder's one of those guys that's been waiting to get somebody to fight and having to go through a lot of obstacles that he shouldn't be having to go through. A lot of fighters up against him are failing drug tests and doing things of that nature.
And nobody wants to give him the credit that he deserves.
Right.
I mean, he's going through and knocking everybody out that he says he's going to knock out. So
yeah, he's on a straight path towards Anthony Joshua. Do you think, as a boxing fan, do you think Wilder's ready for a challenge like Joshua yet?
In the heavyweight division, who else do you have that can give him a fight for his money?
You don't have anyone else.
It's got to be Joshua after this fight.
Definitely, big time. I know Sal's a big boxing fighter, or boxing MMA fighter, MMA fan, stuff like that. We'll talk to him about that a little later on. So, yeah, man, Des Bryant, he's been a big talk around here in Dallas. A lot of people are ready to cut him. They're saying that he's going to get cut. And Jerry Jones and Jason Garrett have been non-committal to him. They're stating that there may be a possibility. They're basically leaving the open window for Des Bryant to exit Dallas.
I mean, a lot of people are fed up with Des Bryant. I mean, personally, I think, to me, he still can be a valuable asset to the team, but he hasn't performed in the last 2 years. He hasn't stayed healthy. So, I mean, for somebody getting paid as much as he's getting paid, you would expect more performance from him, and we're not getting it.
Yeah, there's talks. Stephen Jones is mentioning that they may have a pay cut coming soon. That may be something that may cause a rift with Des Bryant. He may not accept that, and if he doesn't, then we might be forced to trade him or cut him possibly after June 1st. But let's talk about some of the people that we would have in place of Des Bryant. Replacements. You're talking Des Bryant. That's production. I mean, he hasn't been the elite receiver that everybody's expecting him to be, but he's still getting touchdowns.
Still a big-time red zone target.
Let's say we don't get a free agent and we don't get a top draft pick, then we're looking at Terrence Williams as a possible wide receiver one. And Terrence, this is the guy that everybody knows cannot catch with his hands. He has to catch with his body. He's limited in his routes also. I don't feel good about that.
I don't feel good about Terrence Williams being at number one. So if they let go of Des, they definitely got to address that in the draft, or definitely got to make a move in free agency. So
yeah, and if you look at the possible replacements for Des Bryant in free agency, we're looking at Allen Robinson with the Jacksonville Jaguars, who's good, who's also coming off an injury. But he's also could be franchise tagged.
Yeah,
also,
that's true.
That's something that they may be looking to do. Jarvis Landry's also in the mix, and they're also talking about trading him. So you don't know. And then you got a lot of question marks. You got somebody with a lot of talent like Josh Gordon, but then you got all the failed drug tests that you have to consider if you want to bring him on. He's in Waco.
Risk versus reward. Which one do you want to take?
He's got a lot of talent, but he's got a lot of distractions too. So you're trying to replace some distractions with more distractions with Josh Gordon. With his whole appeal situation that he's had going on, he may not be a fit for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to make their minds up on what they're going to do with Dez, because it's going to affect a lot of the moves that they need to make this free agent period. So
yeah, and you're looking at Cameron Meredith, different names like that. When you look at the next tier of free agent wide receivers that are going to be available, nobody like that moves a needle for us. So that's going to be interesting. And I mean, you look at rookies that are coming in. There's not a strong rookie class. Calvin Ridley's the one that made the guy from Alabama that made the big play at the very end. He's one of those guys that they talk about, but there's really not a strong rookie class that you're going to be looking at 19 where we pick. And we also know we have other needs. The linebackers we've discussed before and other shows.
Linebacker, defensive tackle.
Right. And
And so then we still don't know what's going to happen with DeMarcus either.
That's a big question mark.
DeMarcus Lawrence could be going somewhere else.
Well, DeMarcus
Lawrence, worst case scenario, we're going to franchise tag him.
Right.
So,
and if we do that, it's going to cost a good amount too. When you're talking about a top end rusher, which he is, he's put himself in the conversation.
But can he stay healthy, though?
Can he stay healthy also? So, I mean, that's a big question mark that they're going to have to address. Yeah. So that's something, as Cowboys fans, we got a long offseason to worry about that stuff. And here comes the Juice Man himself, the Juice Man Noza. What up? Fresh off a soccer game. I hope his girls won. Soccer coach, podcaster, sexy guy, just all around good guy himself. It's the Juice Man Noza. What up, bro?
It's the third piece of the three amigos.
Right. We were just talking about Dez Bryant and his possible replacements and the rookie class coming in. He says Jarvis Landry. I would love it if Jarvis Landry were to do that, but that might require a trade. I don't know how many assets the Dallas Cowboys have. Uh-oh.
Hello. Oh, it's too much sexiness up here.
Too much sauce.
Too much sauce.
Too much sauce at one time.
We good? All right. Now, what were we saying? What were we talking about?
No, we were just talking about Dez Bryant. We were just talking about the possibility of him being cut or traded if, for whatever reason, if he doesn't want to accept the cut.
Well,
the pay cut that Stephen Jones is talking is inevitable that he's going to want them to
his
do.
best scenario is to take a pay cut, I think, to stay here.
Who, Dez Bryant?
Yeah, that's just, to me, that's ideal for me as a fan, but as for him and for the rest of the organization long term, I don't know if that's something we really need to look into and see, hey, should we go chase someone else? I heard the only reason I say Jarvis Landry when I walked in is that I heard that he's interested in coming to Dallas. Now,
Cowboys fans, what do you think? Jarvis Landry? Yeah.
Right?
Take a pay cut,
Yeah.
Take a pay cut.
Right. I agree completely. I think we agree he should at least take a pay cut. He didn't live up to that contract that he he cried for, basically, right?
He definitely hasn't lived up to his contract.
Right. He's a franchise player. Yeah, man. Appreciate your commentary. You want to come up here, bro? Let it off your chest. You want to?
Come on, we got to open up the lines.
Right, we got an open mic today, guys. Open mic policy. You want something to say about the Cowboys, Rangers? You don't like what we're doing in the offseason? Let everybody talk about it. Let's get it off your chest. I got a lot to get off right now. So.
How's it been going up here, man?
Hey, everything's good, bro. We're enjoying some beer. There's
some beers and chips. Check out the new chips.
Pork rind.
How did the game go over there?
The game was all right, man. It was our first game since the rainouts. We played the older team we had to play, and so we didn't do as good. But they held up better than last year, so we play our own division Tuesdays.
Give us some insight. What year are you coaching?
I coach 10-year-old girls, so there's attitude and sass. Last year, within our division, we got the second place. Overall, in the whole division together, we got fourth. So
nice.
So we're pretty raw.
So you're building a dynasty, you're saying?
I am building a dynasty.
The dynasty in the making.
The girls have been playing together since they were 7,
awesome.
8.
So big shout out to them. What is their name?
The Lady Lions.
Lady Lions.
Shout out to the GSA awesome.
Lady Lions. In which league are they playing in?
Garland Soccer Association. If anybody wants a scrimmage, what's up? Let's go. We run it. I'm putting some money on my girls.
Anytime. When are they available for the scrimmage?
Nah, we really don't do. We practice Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we play any time of the week, so it's all good.
Yeah.
What's up with some of these shits, bro? I'm looking at some of these.
Sponsor.
We got some dope artists walking around.
Hey, man, I see some familiar faces.
I see Sal over there.
What's up, Sal?
What's up, Sal Creation Art? You got to check his page out.
Yeah.
That's our guy. We're going to talk to him in a few minutes when he gets ready. We're going to let Sal get a little loosey-goosey first.
Yeah, let him get, I want that
so
good commentary.
So he can bring them hot takes for MMA. But yeah, we got some familiar faces. It's good to see. This is our second art festival we've been blessed to be a part of. And we'll be at the Deep Ellum Art Festival also hosting and interacting with different artists. So check us out. Check us out on #Champs.
#Champs.tv.
We usually live every Sunday, but now we're trying to venture out and be out in the community and talk to good sports fans and meet different fans.
Man, it's a dope little spot, bro. It's a dope little spot. I hate that I missed the beginning of it, but it looks nice, dude.
You have some of my beer.
What is this? What are you drinking? What are you drinking on?
Just drink
it. Canoe, something, Sex in the
Sex
Canoe.
in the Canoe.
Sex in the Canoe. And it's quite nice.
It is nice. That is delicious.
I can't say I've had sex in the canoe before.
You say you have now.
And now I have. Yes, sir. Definitely.
It's nice.
It's pretty good. I can't lie. I think I'll have some more, please.
Wait.
Once the line dies down, I'm going to have to go grab some more. But now we're chilling.
I know the line's been pretty long now, so I'm guessing the beer's pretty good.
The beer's hitting everybody.
Right, the beer's hitting everybody.
It's a nice day outside, too, for a beer,
bro.
bro.
Day. You thirsty, come get your beer.
It's a beautiful day outside.
Check
for
out
a
the
festival.
SportsCave.
For some
SportsCave.
art. Check out your artists. Make sure to buy. I mean, they got originals. They got prints. Support your artists. I mean, magnets, little small stuff. Anything that you can do to add, to your collection, brighten up your house. Give it to a friend. Somebody loves art. Loves
Man, we
any of
walked
this
out
stuff.
with a bunch of art last show.
I already
so-
bought some. I got some right here behind me.
Today?
Yeah, today I already bought some. I bought some magnets.
Have we had any artists on yet?
It didn't take
Yeah,
them
we
long.
haven't had any artists on yet. We actually just got on, so we're ready. We're ready.
Dang,
we had-
okay, just on
we had-
time.
We actually had
another
an American
performance
Idol
before,
future
Who?
contestant on there. Tiffany.
Tiffany, cool.
Yeah.
There's
So-
another one that we follow named Ron. Something from Plano.
Burgundy?
We saw him performing at the Garland Coffee House,
Okay.
and then we saw him at the State Fair, and they kind of gave us an insight to keep an eye out. And now we knew what he was talking about. He's on
Yeah.
American Idol, so
She said she'll be on March 11th. So
Yeah.
I mean, it might
Yeah,
be
so
around
there's
the
like
same
six
time.
people
gotta
from
represent
DFW.
that local talent, man.
there's like
sorry?
6 people from DFW that
Awesome.
are representing us. So
Awesome. Maybe
definitely
we'll be
good.
on there next year.
Maybe we should, bro. They brought it back, and I think they raised the age. I can warm up
They
my
raised
voice.
the age. What do you mean, man?
I think you're a little bit. You can be a little bit. Oh, it had a cutoff year. So
That hurts. I missed
Yeah.
my dream chance. I guess.
man, we can still hit it.
It's all good. It's all good. Maybe I'll try this podcast thing out.
We'll do the podcast for a
Right.
little bit longer,
We'll,
man.
we'll keep talking sports, and we'll take a break in a little bit, go find us some artists to interview.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
man. Sounds
Sure.
good.
We'll
I'm about to
definitely
grab
go.
something to eat. What we got to eat around
What
here?
else we got going on in sports this week?
I want to talk about the NCAA tournament that kicks off here
March
in a couple
Madness.
weeks. Yeah,
It
we're gonna
is
sign up.
March.
Duke.
Yeah, we're gonna sign up here. Yeah, I'm a Duke fan, but Duke's looking pretty young. They're not looking so good.
Ready for that
I know Villanova's
bracketology.
looking good. Yeah, we're gonna start up.
Who won
early.
last year?
I forgot. I
You-
think his name was Big Manny.
Oh yeah, I don't know that
that
guy.
was me.
Oh, that guy that got lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
lucky, huh?
Be on the lookout for our
Just like I
challenge.
almost
Pick
got
'em.
lucky with the Pick'em lead.
We're
Almost.
gonna we'll start up another challenge. We recently had an event for our SportsCave Pick'em for football. We had some nice trophies made by Pop's Trophy
Right.
from New York. So this is not a game. We definitely take this thing serious. Sign up.
Oh, yeah, we need to get everybody's
sign
email,
up with
bro.
anybody if you want to challenge us.
Subscribe to
Also,
our channel.
Yeah,
We
some
will
good
be
doing
having
some
another
trophies,
challenge.
giveaways, different things like that of that nature. We'll be announcing that on our podcast and on our pages on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So we'll let you know when we're ready to open that up and when we're ready for the challenge.
Who you
Right,
going for?
bring it on.
I mean, every year I have 3 brackets.
I'm
One of them's
thinking
got to be.
Kansas. I might be a little biased because I have a Kansas fan close to me, but I think Kansas, Coach Self, you can't ever count them out. They're
Always in the
getting
mix.
hot at the right time. I think
Yeah.
that's one of my
Yeah,
dark
I
horses.
watched
I'm
them
gonna pick.
on the Big 12 championship against Texas Tech, and man, Kansas
Texas-
looked
There's
good.
some pretty
Yeah.
good teams out of the Big 12 too, though, in basketball. Like TCU is
Yeah.
all right. Baylor kind of took a
TCU
decline.
may be hosting here. I'm
Yeah.
actually going to go to the game on the 15th. There will be a game in Dallas, so we are hosting. So
should
the
go.
tournament is going to be a lot bigger deal in Dallas. So we're hosting on the 15th and on the 17th. There's a 12 o'clock game. There's a 6 o'clock game on the 15th. And then on
Yeah,
the
it's
17th, there's a
back-to-back, bro.
6 o'clock
That's
game.
nice.
Yeah, and there's a good chance that either TCU Horned Frogs will be hosting that morning game from what I've seen in the bracketology so far. And I've also seen that Wichita State, the Shockers, maybe here.
Hey,
That's
right,
where
the
we're with.
Shockers.
Shockers.
So go Shockers, and you can't just say go Shockers without just smiling.
Hey, you know what though? But I know we're gonna get into this NCAA, but I want to bring it down to one smaller level, bro. High school
High school?
basketball. South Garland.
Shout out to them Colonels.
Shout out to the Colonel, bro. That game was wild that I went to the other day.
South Garland Colonels. They got some McDonald's All-Americans on their team.
He's a junior.
He's a junior.
So everybody on the South Garland squad, but one guy is a junior. So they're all going to come back next year.
Wow.
One of them's All-American. Man,
They're
I
making
thought
a run for state
Yeah,
right
bro,
now.
they're making a run. They just won again on. They won on Friday, 70-78. Now I don't know the details of the score, but they won. They were going to either play Pflugerville or some other team down by Austin. So
That was in DeSoto,
it's getting
right?
it's getting to the level to where it's about to be state finals, man. So
They're making some
That's
noise.
another-
Big shout out to South Garland Colonels.
Bro.
That's where I went, graduated class of 01. So that's definitely
squad
a
is
big
raw,
deal.
bro.
A
That
big deal.
squad.
They have a rich tradition of basketball there. Coach Nichols, the late great Coach Nichols, he was there for a long time doing his thing. And now it was pretty cool. It's one of our alumni, Dominique, is taking over that program,
Yeah.
and he's coaching
Bro.
now. So he was in classes below me, so it's cool to see someone take over that and take over a big program.
he can coach, man.
Big shout out
He
to
can
them.
coach.
That's awesome. When you could see it at that level.
You can see it, yeah. And like I said, I don't know him personally. I know you and some of the people that I know
Jesse
him.
Gomez.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
And but no, bro, he was he can coach really well. Like he knows how to adjust on the fly. And he did that. Some of his guys got into foul trouble really early. The questionable calls, I would say, but them kids on that squad, bro. Fast break just. I mean, I never saw basketball like that when I was in high school. So.
Right, yeah, they weren't that good at that time. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, the tournament, we'll get back to it.
Yeah, no. I mean, and the tournament is what it is. It's something that, right now you try to watch some teams and the seasons are winding down and the regular seasons are winding down and their conference tournaments will be soon. And you'll have a better idea of who's going to play who and who's going to be out here. But it's definitely exciting to know that it's going to be in our backyard.
So many games going on. It's hard to tell exactly. You can't. Yeah. It's hard to follow every single
It's hard
school.
to focus at work.
There's a lot of games out there.
That's why we had to take the day off. So we had to take the day off to be able
the sick days come into
enjoy
effect.
the tournament, do what we can, have a good time. And just keeping it with basketball, let's talk about the Dallas Mavericks.
Man.
I know they've been hanging in some games here and there, but there's been a lot of controversy with them and with Mark Cuban publicly stating that he's going to tank.
How do y'all feel about him saying that?
I think that's
do you say that?
I don't think as an owner he should be publicly saying that.
I mean, you do it, but you just don't tell nobody you do it.
Yeah, there are ways to do it without letting everybody know, hey, this is what we're doing. You got to think about your season ticket holders. You got to think about the fans like us that go to the games. We fill out those stadiums. They have a bobblehead campaign that they have going on. I know guys that go to every game.
Just
if they're not putting a product out there worth going to, then why go? And I honestly went to the opening game, and since then I haven't wanted to go to any Mavs games.
I had just bought tickets right before he said that. Now I'm like,
yeah,
I don't even know what to expect when I go to the game.
I would expect a loss.
Bro, I'm going to be honest. I haven't even really.
I hope you're getting something free. Right? How many Mavs games have you gone to, bro? This season? Yeah, this season though? Any, right?
Yeah.
Right,
I don't even think I watched a full Mavericks game, bro.
You watched 2 games all season.
That's two more than me.
I pretty much watched
season we have.
Beginning to end.
It's hard to watch, man.
It is definitely hard to watch. I was watching them last night against the Bulls, and it's just hard to watch.
I watched more the early 90s, late 80s Mavericks than I did with these guys.
And as a Mavs fan for life, MFFL, it's hard to just root for them to lose. But at this point, you want them to lose.
Yeah, I wanted the top pick, bro. I wanted the top.
Right, it's hard.
I think we were down
when
in the
they were playing
6th pick.
OKC the other night. I don't know if anybody got to watch it. I was sitting there like rooting for them, but then they lost, and I wasn't as mad as I usually would be.
We get a better pick.
Well, it wasn't so bad.
I haven't been into it like I have before.
Yeah, it was a good game. They put up a good fight. Russell Westbrook basically did what Russell Westbrook does and continued his MVP type of stature.
Yeah, every season back to back.
And they overcame, But the Mavericks have also been in the news for some bad stuff. Also for some,
there's been some domestic abuse
environment,
some work environment.
I mean, everybody here's got jobs, and you know what type of environment that could be if people aren't comfortable.
Somebody's not safe.
If it's not safe, if people aren't comfortable,
especially
they don't want to go to work.
nowadays where everything is so out there, like
so public.
everything is public. Like you can't keep anything private nowadays. You gotta be careful.
Yeah,
I don't tell the people how you touch us when we're on break.
They definitely dropped the ball on how they handled that situation.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, in just the last few years, you look at different organizations. I mean, you can look at the TV networks. You can look at different things and people mishandling things, and then when you have opportunity to make something right and you don't make it right, then it makes you look bad as an organization. And people are even saying Mark Cuban is one of those type of guys that he transcends basketball. He's not just a basketball owner. He's got the Shark Tank. He does his political things. He's got a lot of other stuff going on. And there's even the possibility of him even running for president one day. And this is the type of thing that
this is going to affect him.
That might come back and hurt him.
It might hurt him. It might be a stigma associated with him. If he allowed that to go on in the Mavs franchise and organization, and he just turned his cheek, so to say, if he indeed did do that, then that's not going to be a good look for him.
He didn't look into it far enough. He didn't look into the details.
Yeah, bro, you about to buy the team. I think you should know everything you're about to know about.
Right? I know.
It's kind of it hits home and it sucks, but I'm sure there's going to be. He did not want to answer any questions.
I mean, it's already been a bad season, and to be in the news for the wrong thing.
Yeah. That's not a good look. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, there's been owners pushed out for
They're in the news right now
reasons.
for all the wrong reasons. They should be celebrating Dennis Smith Jr. and his season and Dirk's 20th season. But these type of things are putting
A
black eye on the Mavericks season.
Yeah,
for now.
that's not good, man.
Yeah, so it's tough. I know they did address, and they got a new CEO, and she happens to be an African American lady, and she came in and she seems like a no nonsense type of lady, and made these statements, and that's a thing that you have to do right now. That's a PR type of move and a correct type of move. So we'll see if she's able to make anything happen, and get things corrected and get things back on the right track for the Mavericks.
And she seemed to have a pretty good big interview the first day she was at the press
really
conference.
She seems
really
like a very smart lady. She seems like she's going to be able to do
the whole notion of not knowing who Mark Cuban was is funny.
It's going to be tough though. It's going to be tough to regain some Mavericks fans back, especially female Mavericks fans. I wouldn't be surprised if
it's hard to have any fans right now.
There'll be some protests and boycotts and stuff like that.
We'll see.
Due to that type of stuff, because
I don't know. It's been tough.
It doesn't take much these days to get that going.
Yeah. To me personally, the NBA as a whole though has kind of just dwindled down. Like it's so predictable. Like, all right, we're gonna wait for the finals for.
It's only like
two teams that I'm excited to watch, man.
Talking
it
about
sucks.
super teams.
Super teams, man. Like, I get it. Like, and I love having debates. We could debate about this all day. It's the competition from then to now and different style of basketball. But yeah, dude, the whole league, the whole aspect as a whole, I don't think it's as spread out as it is. It's the super teams. Let's have a popularity contest. Let's cry about not having anybody to help us, and then when we do have someone, we still suck. LeBron.
Yeah. It's been tough to get into the NBA. I think it's such a highlight-based league now. You want to see the highlights now. You want to see the James Harden shake somebody off, lick his lips, hit a three. You want to see those type of plays. You don't want to watch a whole game now, per se. You want to see Steph hit a three from half court. You want to see LeBron do his between his teammates' legs type of thing. It's just a shorter attention span type of deal now.
It's a shorter attention span, and without the sports, and now even days, you kind of have to watch those games because I guess, the four-letter networks have kind of dwindled down from that too, and they're also struggling because they're not showing highlights. We get it all on the internet now.
Yeah,
everybody has their own page, Snapchat, Instagram.
Everything goes viral. Somebody gets crossed over, posterized.
Within the seconds of that play happening, it's like you don't even get in tune with the rest of the season because you're just looking for the highlights, and that's how they get you. And that's
true.
That's kind of the goal of what they do. But
same thing with the slam dunk competition. Also, that's something you don't have to watch it anymore. You just watch the highlights. You see the highlights. I watched some of it, but I wasn't as engaged as I
watched the Dennis Smith ones, but they were online.
Right. Yeah, what did Dennis Smith do? The best dunk of the contest.
He got snubbed, bro.
He didn't get in the finals. Are you serious?
What is
that?
The best dunk of the night.
Yeah,
of the night. That was
all you had to see was his dunk, and shout out to him. So. Thanks, Mom. I'm not sure what she's doing, but she got the Coke for Manny. We got some love. Thank God for us. We got to our right.
You're fine.
You're good.
We're going to be here for a long time. We got all day.
All day. Don't worry.
This is unscripted, live. SportsCave.
Yeah, what about the Texas Rangers, guys?
The Rangers were on when I was on the way up here, man. I hit some traffic. Their spring training's coming. We got Big Sexy on a roster for
Big Sexy. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Bartolo Colon, bro.
Bartolo Colon, been doing it forever.
For the
that fool's like 40-something, still pitching.
Oh yeah,
I like him. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know how long he's gonna make our roster, but I guess the Rangers really do love the old pitchers in the last of their prime and the last leg of those that they have, and we seem to get them. So it's awesome. I like the move. It's a good PR move. It's a splashy move. I don't necessarily be one that we can use the whole season, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. It doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't make me excited as a Rangers fan.
It's not gonna make me buy a ticket.
Yeah, it does not make me want to go buy season tickets or anything. Opening day, that's a whole different thing. So opening day is something that everybody wants to go to and be a part of and stuff like that because it's the beginning of a new season. It's a big party.
Put your time request at work.
Excuse to miss work.
We're signing
Put
guys
your time request right now.
I already tried. There's no time left.
Oh no! I got plenty of vacation. I got to put it in now when I get back on Monday.
I'm gonna be calling in that day.
Do it. Yeah, we got
doctor's notes.
I'm getting sick right now.
Guys like Tim Lincecum, come on, man. He stopped playing at the end of last year.
Tim Lincecum, I saw that, we signed him. Okay, and
Matt Garza,
what's the point? Matt Garza,
he wanted a few years ago.
We wanted them when we were in the run a few years ago when we went out, Not now, after they've been washed up, but that's what we do. It's what we pick up these names late, we hold on too long. Okay, like Profar, I still have a beef. We've had him in the farm system forever. 7 years.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like,
He was
we
a
could.
hot commodity
He
at
was
one
hot
time.
a
He was
long.
somebody
Point
that-
we had the best farm system in
It's
the
gone,
league,
bro.
but it's gone.
It's
made a lot
Houston
of
now.
those
We haven't
trades.
done that. We either didn't do anything with it, or we just let them sit there.
Yeah, like profile. You can't even trade them away, dude. Like,
We
now
made
we
a
have
lot
to
of-
find to use them or let them go for nothing.
Right, we made a lot of win now trades, and it didn't work out. We didn't win at that time, and now we're just going to be in a rebuilding phase. And
Yeah.
they're
Honestly,
picking us
I
fourth
feel
to
like
be in
after
the
Nolan
division.
Ryan left, we just kind of whoop.
That kind of shows you how much of an impact he really did have on the team.
Oh, yeah,
and,
look what he did in
and the
Houston.
Rangers, man, as much as I love them, they wait till the deadline every year to see, like, all right, let's see how we're doing, and then if we're doing good, we'll go grant somebody for a year and then lose them next year.
And it
then nothing
hasn't
happens.
worked.
And it ended up not happening. I'm more excited to see what like the Cubs and the Astros are going to do this year than anybody else. Man, to be honest,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
It's hard to say, yeah.
It's tough, man.
You want
It's
to watch
tough.
some good baseball, watch the Astros.
Yeah, the Astros are fundamentally just a better
Basically,
team, bro.
That's
It's,
where the point. They're built right, and they're built to win.
they're what we should have been a few years ago. We kind of were there when we had Michael Young and Drews when they were younger.
Yeah,
and
but-
Kinsler was here, and
Yeah.
that was when we made those runs, but on a better level. Like
It took some time, though. The Astros had to build their
Yeah.
organization. They had to lose a lot, too. They weren't there, like, it didn't,
Yeah, it took
they
a
didn't
while.
grow overnight, so it took some time, and they were able to get some top prospects and pick top prospects. Just because you have that top spot doesn't necessarily mean it's going to fall through.
Yeah, you still gotta be smart with your
Be smart
picks.
with your picks.
Especially
and
with baseball.
they hit on all of those picks.
And that's
the
our
free agent
thing,
guys that
man.
they're gonna-
We don't hit on anybody, dude.
Yeah, we haven't been doing much of anything. John Daniels, he's on a short leash.
He had that hot move at the beginning to get Elvis Andrews when he traded Tex away to Shara, but that's about the biggest splash I remember happening. Like, who else has he brought in that's like, oh wow, we got so and so. It's like usually we're losing somebody. I don't know, man. I think he's got another 2 seasons maybe, and maybe he's gonna get questioned on his job security because. We don't start getting up where we were. We lost a window, and now everyone's getting older. We're going to have to rebuild.
Yeah. One thing that's good about the Rangers, they do have some good promotions. I know, as you see, we have some bobbleheads up here. So that's some good games that we're going to watch out.
And I think he said we're going to take a break.
Take a break? Yeah, man, I'm tired. I just got here, and I'm already tired.
All right, time to get some beer.
Right?
Take a break. We good? Oh, okay. So now we're back. Everybody back. DaSportzCave.
What's up?
Just to remind everybody, we are normally a sports show, but you can come on and talk about anything: art, music, movies.
We're also art experts now.
Yeah, apparently it's our second festival,
There
so
you
that
go.
makes us experts, I think.
Yeah, technically.
We got the cred. We got to get
Got
that
some
cred from
sports
some
fans,
artists.
art fans, beer fans,
Beer
all
fan-
kinds
yeah,
of fans.
who doesn't love art and beer, man?
Yes.
So
And speaking of art, we got our first
got our boy
artist up
David
here,
here.
David.
You want to let everybody know a little bit about yourself, David?
Yeah. My name's David. I go by Snack Braff. That's what I use just to release my art under. What my Instagram is Instagram.
It's got the coolest card
Snack
ever.
It's a cool card, man.
Braff. Yeah. Appreciate it.
With the Looney Tunes on
Looney
there.
Tune. Snack Braff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome, bro.
just
In your
out
booth?
here trying to show some stuff off from Garland. And
From Garland?
Yeah. Grew up
Hey,
there.
Very cool.
hey,
We're from
we're from
Garland,
Garland,
Texas.
too.
There you go,
Hey.
see? Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good
Which high
start.
school did you go to?
Say what?
Which high school did you go to?
I went to Lakeview.
Lakeview High School.
Yeah.
That's cool,
Suicide
man.
High.
We're at South Garland.
It was all right. man.
It was- I went to Rowlett, man. So.
Oh yeah.
But I lived in Garland.
Y'all
But I
had
should have
a
went to
little-
South.
Y'all had a little
Yes,
bit more
dude,
money
South.
than us.
No, I didn't. I'm from Garland, bro. I went to Rowlett, but I'm from Garland, bro.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
I'm from the east side of Garland.
Yeah,
Have you
we're
been
from
to
the
east
east,
side
bro.
of Garland?
Oh, okay.
You know
We're
that
off-
side?
I'm from like right off of Bobtown and all that, like where
Okay.
that tornado came through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right across.
Bro, we're off of Dairy.
Yeah, you're from the
Oh,
good part of Garland.
Yeah, we're off of Dairy and Curtis, fool.
Yeah.
We're from the not so good part of Garland.
We're off of Hickory Cut.
Hickory, dude.
We
Hickory
the ghetto boys, yeah.
EGT. If you know
Who would have
anybody
known we
from
would have on the
EGT,
east side
Garland,
made it up to the
Texas,
art scene?
And they represent, yeah, who would have thought? But no, let's talk about some of
Yeah,
your art,
man,
bro.
so-
I know your art is down here featured.
Yeah. So a lot of my stuff, I mean, it comes from, we got this little Akira piece right here. Then we got another one. Like everything that
Yeah,
I
I'll
do,
hold one for you.
it comes from just shit that I watched when I can cuss, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, man, you do whatever you want, bro.
Fuck tits.
It's a free country, man. We're drinking beer and eating chips, bro. Do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Welcome home.
For sure.
A lot of my stuff, I mean, it's
That
just
Simpsons
it's,
style.
It's crap that like I grew up with, I watched Simpsons from
That's
as long as
cool.
I can remember. all those Looney Tunes cartoons.
Yeah, bro, those are classics, man.
It all came in, got mixed up here, and then this is what you see. You
That's
know what
awesome.
I'm
So how long have you been doing art, would you say?
A
like
couple
professionally?
years.
A couple years?
Professionally, I mean, I really didn't start taking it seriously till like a little bit over a year ago.
Wow.
That's when I started like forcing myself to actually finish projects, basically.
Yeah.
That's the real thing right there.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what took you to that next level? Do you
That's what
think?
I was gonna ask, man. Great question.
Thank you.
Crippling depression.
Depression, honestly. Hey, that's how I ended up here in the DaSportzCave. Really, that's how this
that's what
whole
happened.
thing started.
You know, and to be
That's
honest,
how
that's how a lot of
it started
cool
about a year
shit's
ago,
like
no
made,
lie.
man. Like,
Yeah,
It happens,
you
dude.
get pushed up against that wall. Something's got to happen. Something's either got to give or you got to get something out. This
And
is
that's
what
beautiful.
it is,
You
bro.
turned
It's
it
good
into art.
therapy, man.
I love that Mary Quimby thing that you have over there, that big piece.
Yeah, I
That's
got,
awesome,
like I
man.
said.
Who's your favorite Simpsons character?
Man, I like Homer. He's
Homer?
doing the best he can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
A
doing
lot
the
of
best
us
he
can
with
relate
what
to
he's
him.
got.
Yeah, a lot of us could see ourselves in Homer in some way and fashion, right?
A lot of
Yeah.
ways.
He makes a lot of dumb, stupid mistakes. At the end of the day,
He learns
it's all,
from it,
It's
yeah,
all like
bro.
he's all trying. He's
Yeah.
trying, man.
He's
I'm
trying to
just
make his
trying.
family better, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I love that philosophy. That's great,
So
man.
one thing I like is that, man, all this stuff is something that we can all resonate with. Like it's figures that we know, but in a different light, man. That's freaking awesome, dude.
Exactly. I'm glad you recognize that. Like I'm
sorry.
I'm doing all this stuff. It's identifiable. These are characters
Yeah.
that people know.
I love this piece in particular. Go ahead. I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah,
what you said?
yeah. I like, but it's like.
I'm just tripping out by the things that I didn't see the first time.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna get up there. I'm not gonna just do a Bart Simpson and just
Yeah.
leave it like that.
Yeah.
It's already characters that aren't original. Like
Right.
I didn't create Bart Simpson, so I
Right.
have to make him my own. I have to like fuck him up a little bit.
That's
See,
awesome.
I didn't even see Sideshow Bob right there
crazy.
until
you
I
got-
just now saw it.
Boom. Bart, Krusty, Sideshow Bob.
Yeah,
That's
see, I
dope,
didn't
bro.
even see, man, that's
dope.
bad.
This one in particular reminds me of some Kill Bill type of art.
Yeah,
this
bro.
reminds me of that.
Yeah.
That's
one of the
my
best
favorite
movies
type of
out there,
movies.
in case I
And
don't
then
know.
I love martial
Shout out
arts,
Tarantino. I'm
kung
going to
fu.
work on him on the Sports
Right,
Cave one
yeah.
day.
That's
We're going to
pretty
get him
awesome.
on here.
That stuff that I grew up with, like Tarantino.
Yeah,
like
bro.
That's cool. You can
Reservoir
see
Dogs,
that
Pulp
here.
Fiction, all
Yeah.
that old school stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
That's
know
awesome,
some
too.
movies too, bro. We're not.
told you we know our
we
art,
dabble
y'all.
a little
That's-
bit of everything.
see?
dabble in cinema.
We're on
That's very
IMBG. We have a film under our belt.
Yes. we
One.
do. Check it out.
Gangster number one. Gang
I
leader.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Bop, bop. We got roles. But yeah, dude, this
Yeah,
is dope, man.
We're multi-talented individuals, man.
before you-
This is cool to meet guys that do this, and you see his art out here. You see him. He came up to us and wanted to come on the show. We're definitely happy to have you on, man.
Dude,
It's
I'm
pretty
happy
cool.
to be here. I'm happy to be on the podcast. Happy to be a part of the Beer and Chips Festival.
Yeah, bro, it's a nice
There
festival.
has been so many people out here that I've like met just
Yeah.
in the past hour, past
Yeah.
2 hours that are just fucking putting it down for Dallas, putting it down for their whole like
Bro,
little
I think
suburbs and all that.
You and every artist here is putting it down for the DFW, bro. Like,
I'm so glad. The
It's a
network
dope
here,
scene,
the
bro.
networking opportunities are here. Great.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you're not an artist, we have a rapper over here in the crowd. We have different people that do different things. We have Sal over here that does his art. They're selling art and they're supporting other
Right,
artists.
bro.
That's what this is
Bro,
about. This is
yeah.
who would have
beautiful
ever thought
to see
you
it's Dallas too.
right, at a
Dallas
art
isn't
show?
the easiest city to get love and give and get love. I'm not lying on any level. If you try to sell anything out here in a parking lot, at a concert, anything like that, it's hard to do. And to be able to see it and reciprocate it and see
Dude,
it in
everyone
motion.
fucking
is awesome.
understands. Everyone, if you're going through it, you get it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
everyone out
That's-
here, like, if you're a painter, cool. If you're a fucking musician, cool. If you're whatever,
If you're through a
out
sports
here, you see it everywhere.
podcast trying to make it out there,
That's awesome,
bro.
man. I'm glad
We
you said that,
appreciate
dude.
being
We're here
out
to
here,
make
though,
money.
bro.
That's what Dallas is about, That's what I tell everybody that comes out here to Dallas and visit. They say, "Tell me something about Dallas. What is it about?" And I said, I have to stop and think, and I say, it's about making money out here. Like, everybody's out here, they have a job, and then they have a second job.
Hold up. I got these shirts for sale, too.
There you go,
There
bro.
you go. There you go.
Promote
Mickey
that
Mouse,
merch,
right?
bro. Promote that merch.
We got some merch here. We got some Snack Braff merch. We got the Mickey Mouse with a fist punching through it. making
That's
it all
There you
bloody
go,
and
man.
shit.
When
So,
you gonna see
yeah.
Mickey Mouse tough, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's dope, man.
Hey, bro, we all
That's
about
dope.
let's
I
all
love it.
eat is our thing. Let's all. There's a lot of money out there. We can all get a little piece of it, bro. So-
Definitely. And
Exactly.
other artists, we want everybody to come up here too and speak and see what you got to say. Sal, whenever you're ready, we're ready for you, bro.
Yeah, man. Any artist that's out
Let's
there,
go. We're gonna go
we're here
in with
for y'all.
Sal,
We're
man.
here for
Thank
you
very
guys,
much.
man. We're here for
Yeah,
you
man,
guys.
what's our first artist? Thank you very much to David. We're gonna
David,
bring Sal
yes.
up here.
David, give us your pages again, bro. One more time.
Yeah. So that's Instagram. That's where I'm mostly available on. Instagram.com/snack_Braff.
Snack Braff.
Yeah. Snack Braff.
Check him out in his booths
Check him
over
out,
there
man.
in the
Booths out in the
hallway,
corner.
down at the very bottom. But don't forget that he's there. He's got his art there.
Don't forget he's got art, he's got merch. He's a good
stickers,
Garland
what you
boy
need,
after
what
the
you
hood.
need,
So,
man.
yeah.
I'll get it done.
Hey man,
Good dude.
congratulations on
Appreciate it,
being. Thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate. Like I said, we're a sports show technically, but we're here to talk about anything and everything, man. We just want to spread the word about everything, bro.
Before you go, we have to ask: do you have any sport opinions or affiliations?
Do I have
like
any sport opinions? I think Argentina's going to take the World Cup, man.
Argentina? All right, there you go.
There we go.
We can roll with that.
They're underdogs, yeah.
They're very much underdogs.
It's going to
They
be
barely
all
got in the World Cup.
Messi. Messi's going to carry that whole
I
fucking
can dig
team.
that. I can dig that. I can
it.
dig
So,
that. I'll beg to differ, but I can dig that. So we gonna win it.
That's why they're underdogs. Go for the underdogs, my man. Go for
got
the
you.
underdogs.
I think David knows something we don't know. That's awesome. We'll be on the lookout for that, bro. I like that.
Yeah,
That's a good.
Let's put it out there.
Right, we put it out there.
yeah.
Argentina. We got one for Argentina.
One for
Mark
Argentina.
that. When we go back to the World Cup, we're gonna call you out on it, bro.
Do it, man. I got $5 on it right
All
now.
right, there you go. Hey, there you go.
Already.
All right,
very
man.
much.
David, once again, snack
We're
grab,
gonna-
bro.
All right, yo.
Appreciate it, man. Let everybody know where you're located, bro.
Yo, out in Garland. Anyone out in Garland, just hit me up or whatever. We'll collab.
And your
see.
booth is right over
I'm
here.
back on the back left wall. If you come in, just go straight to the
on
left,
back.
right there.
All right.
All right.
David, bro, appreciate you
Yes,
for coming
sir.
on, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yo, it's been real fun,
Appreciate it.
brother.
Thank you very much.
Y'all take it easy.
Hey, you too, man. We'll be around.
Y'all want
We'll
one of
be
these
here all
drinks?
day.
Bro, you
Take 'em.
it's
If you want one,
whatever
take
you
'em.
Yeah,
want,
man.
man. Yeah.
Whatever you want
Yeah,
to
that's
leave
yours.
here.
That's
This
all
is dope, bro.
We will gladly take it, promote
Yeah.
it, share it, and all
We
that
got to
good
put this
stuff.
on our studio for the
Yes.
show, man.
We're gonna fight for that Simpsons win.
Yeah, I
I'll
like
take
this
the
one.
Kill
though.
Bill. You want the Kill Bill?
Yeah, here you
Okay,
go.
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll fight
All right,
amongst
thank
each
you.
other.
Thank you very
All right, bro.
much.
I'll take this one, bro.
All right, cool.
Oh, all right, sweet, man.
Costs like 25 cents, bro.
Hey, bro. Already.
Don't say
We'll
that
make
too
sure
loud.
to send you the Sports Cave swag here in a minute.
Thank you so much.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
That's love.
Yeah, everybody
Appreciate
out there, give it up. Hey, everybody, give it up for David, man. Give it up for
Yes.
David out here, man. Give it up.
Thanks, David. Now we got our second guest, who's a
Now
returning
we got a
guest.
veteran of the
We
Sports
got
Cave.
Sal.
All right.
With the hot takes
The
for
boy, the young
MMA.
one, what's up,
brother?
bro?
You guys are getting all the art.
Man, I'm
Yes,
telling
sir.
you,
Yes,
bro.
sir. What's up? What's up? Thank you. Thank you
going
everybody
on,
for
man?
coming out. We got our boy Sal.
Sal's in the house.
What's up, fellas?
Woo!
Feel like
Man.
I just saw you guys yesterday,
Right? It was what? A few days ago?
like 3 days ago.
It's like
maybe,
it's
right?
like we
Feels
never
like
left.
it.
Picking
Yeah, we
back
never
up, man.
left.
Exactly, bro. Feeling the love, man.
Hashtag Drink God's plan.
First of all,
Hey, there you go.
Before I go any further, I gotta thank Sal for bringing
Oh, yeah.
this out to me.
That's what's
this
up.
is a piece that he made. He said it, what, 6 months ago?
Yeah. Before the holiday for sure.
Before the holidays for sure. And I told Sal when I met him, ooh, sorry for the feedback.
Whoa.
When I met him at the Arlington show about a month ago, I let him know that my name meant, I let Sal know that my name meant,
Hello.
Audio. Here.
Okay, I'm gonna have to steal Ugo's mic. I'm sorry. Okay, so about a month ago, I met Sal and he came on our show. I let him know that my name is Adolf. It's a strange name, but it has it means noble wolf, and it has a wolf in it. And he brought me this painting that says, or this drawing that has a young wolf on there. So it has my name meaning in it, and it's very dope, and I love it. He's very Dallas, and I love his art. I love what he's about. So I just wanted to say thank you and show it off. And he also brought something for Ugo.
Bobblehead.
I got one too, yeah. For Mr. Bobblehead Collector, that is dope. I can get someone to make me a custom one like that, but why would I? That's a one and only
It looks
right
like
there,
my
bro.
deal.
Hey, bro, that looks like me on Monday mornings, bro. How did you know? That is dope, though, man.
Lou
So-
Sterrett has a couple of homies in there right now that look like that, dog.
Right, send some love out to Loose Derek down the street. All the boys out there, but yeah, man. So, how's it going out for you today, here, bro?
Everything's great, man. The weather's beautiful. The people are even more beautiful, and we're just blessed, man.
Yeah, I
Everything's
see.
great. Yeah, man.
And you have your beautiful lady with you also?
Yeah. That's shout out to Allison. She's fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Is
she's
she an artist
fantastic.
herself? Is she an artist herself?
In her own way, but she's
In
a
her own way?
pharmacist. She's a
Okay.
legal drug dealer, basically.
Oh.
We got some pills in the trunk. We don't. No, we don't.
Allison, we might need you after the show.
Can I get a refill on my prescriptions? I got my script.
Tekashi 6ix9ine. Listen to this.
Hey, bro. So, hey, man. For the people that weren't with us last week at our show, if you want to let everybody know where we can find your art and how you came into the art business or the art world and your contributions to the art world.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Hugo. At Sal Create Art, my journey, long story short, I went to Arts Magnet. Shout out to School of Visual Arts, Arts Magnet downtown. Was accepted to School of Visual Arts in Manhattan.
Over here downtown?
Yeah, in Dallas. Yeah, I'm a Dallas. Yeah. Exactly. You know, exactly. Yeah. Went there, got accepted to School of Visual Arts. Ended up not going. Ended up doing hair in New York and in Dallas. Found my way as I was working through a bar back to art. That's kind of my long story short.
That's pretty recent, right? I saw this. I saw a post recently that someone said that Sal used to do my hair, and now he's doing his own thing in art. I thought that was motivational. I thought that was something that we should come on and talk about too, because that's props to you from switching one realm to a whole different realm. It's hard to even get an established base in hair, right? I'd imagine. How long did you do hair?
I did that for a little
Man,
bit.
honestly, my journey was I came back from New York, from Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn.
BK?
All day.
Yeah, all day.
I was in my father's car. I was driving down Mockingbird and I think it's Abrams. Yeah, Mockingbird and Abrams. My grandparents lived just north of there, and I was like, what am I gonna do with my life? And I looked over and I saw Ogle School, and I went to Ogle School. And it just kind of hit me, but I got into it for all the wrong reasons. And life has a way of figuring things out.
Yeah.
And it kind of weaned out all the fat and just gave me like, hey, you need to do art. Kind of my destiny. And that's how I met cool individuals like you. By the way, real quick, side note, shout out to these two gentlemen, because you guys, I know y'all doing y'all thing, but on the weekends, y'all do what y'all love, which is this.
Awesome.
So
Thank you very much.
Keep the path, man.
Appreciate
I
it, bro.
love that
Appreciate
about
it.
y'all.
Thank
I love
you.
that
Thank
about
you.
y'all.
Thank you. Appreciate the love. You've been giving, on social media and stuff. We've been in contact pretty much ever since we had the show and things like that. I understand you're gonna be at the Deep Ellum Art Festival.
Yeah, I actually got called on that, like last minute.
Nice.
Like literally, my buddy Frankie, shout out to Frankie once again.
What up, Frankie? Yes.
He reached out to me like out of nowhere. I was at the gym. My phone was almost dying. I got it in the car. I was driving, and you have to pay for all that. I didn't have to pay for nothing, man.
That's dope.
I'm highly favored, and I'm very blessed. So that's all I gotta say.
Frankie and Anthony Moreno, they have a big network, and they're trying to help a lot of artists that are just getting started.
Absolutely.
And they're reaching out and opening opportunities. Like you said, for free. I mean, it might not always be for free, but they're definitely discounted opportunities.
Man.
That's a blessing. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm a big believer in we live in a tribal society, right? So I feel like y'all are my tribe now, because I met y'all cool
Appreciate
dudes.
that, bro.
So I was like, you know what? I don't want anything back. I just want to give y'all free of my gift, like I told y'all the last time I met you guys.
Yeah.
And then in return, I've been very blessed, man. So I want to give up my blessing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I completely feel where you're at, bro. Like, to us, we were worried about, man, we're going to hit the art scene, and, man, we're not artists, bro. Like, we talk sports, we know a little here and there, but the way that the community's embraced us, man, we were just giving each other a voice at this moment, bro. So that's our goal, man. We want to put y'all out there, because, bro, what y'all are doing here and then what people don't see is amazing, dude. Like, everyone thinks Austin is cool, and it is a cool city. Everyone thinks New York is cool, and it's a cool city, but the
Dallas.
Local talent here, bro, I'm
Dallas.
beyond. I spent.
I need a D hat.
Bro, after that show that we had on the last week, and after everybody friended each other on the social media realms, I spent hours just going through artwork, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody's it's so dope, man, and we have no. I know I had no idea that existed. I knew the museum was in downtown. It's free, and I get in when I want. But the local talent is bonkers, bro. It's bad, dude. I love it.
Culture,
I love
baby.
It. Yeah,
we gotta spread that culture, spread that love. And I told somebody the other day, I was like, you know what? I don't care about like what you're. I'm half Puerto Rican, half Mexican. Watch out. I got a knife on me. I got two. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, it's not about what your heritage is. It's not about all this other shit. It's about unity, man. Unify. If you're an artist, be an artist. Don't tell me where you come from. I purposely don't tell people what my culture is. I like them to, my culture, my art identifies who I am versus my culture. I used to be Mr. Puerto Rico with the flag and Mr. Bandera with
we
the
know all
Mexican
those
shit.
guys in the car with the English. Yeah, we know those guys.
Exactly. See, you bring it out. I saw a low right out there. I want to jump in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But how dare you, sir? Yes, I want to do that. Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's like, no, I'm an artist first. That defines who Sal is. You know?
Awesome, bro. It says a lot. And you can tell in your work that your art stands out and you have your own style. So it's definitely something we respect. from you. Like he said, I became even more of a fan of y'all's from the time that we got to meet you and the other artists that we got to meet at in Arlington. And, you know, shout out to everybody there and everybody that came on. It's been an experience, and we look forward to networking with you and working with you in the future, man. So it's going to be dope.
Hell yeah.
Definitely check him out at the Deep Ellum Art Festival.
So you got a piece of art, y'all. Mark.
Yeah,
like,
man, we're trying to get on there.
Where's Hugo?
Hey, bro, we got. I feel like we just got made like on
Hell
Goodfellas,
yeah.
bro. They're gonna make them.
Like Joe Pesci in Goodfellas.
But this time he didn't get shot. We actually got made, bro.
Hey,
like,
Hugo, step in this garage real quick.
Hey, bro,
dog.
like, they're gonna make this guy. Nah, but I do feel the love of the embrace, man. Like I said, I know maybe we don't say it to each other, but we were a little bit nervous about doing an art show.
Y'all
like, oh man, like, and then I had some buddies that were like, "What are y'all gonna do at an art show?" Like, man, we're gonna go do our thing and just let's see what happens. And man, I don't know, man. The door is open. We're there. Like, I want to be invited to every single one of them. I'll make my way. If I'm not invited, I will be there. Just because it's dope, dude. It's an awesome scene, man. You guys are doing amazing things out here, bro.
You put out the good energy, comes back to you, brother.
Yeah. Hey, we just want to. We're trying to be a voice in DFW, and we want to give people that need a voice, man. Because, like I said, the scene, the art scene, I don't think it's getting enough love around here, man.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
We're trying to definitely get that out.
There's enough for everybody out here.
Yeah, bro, it is. One of y'all got to make it into AT&T Stadium. They buy art all the time. Somebody's got to make it in, bro. Local talent.
Dogs. Right now, I feel like Dallas is the hub. Everybody's coming here because it's cheap. Everybody's just chilling with their bank accounts, and there's enough for all of us.
Business. There's a lot of money going around. There's a lot of people coming from all over the place. You walk around Dallas and you meet people from all over the place. There's not a lot of people like me that are born and raised in Dallas anymore. You know, I'm the oddity here now. So there's a lot of money. A lot of people know that, and this is the time. I mean, for you, for different platforms, that's how we started this thing out. So we're gonna all eat together. So it's gonna be an awesome time, man. We appreciate you coming on, Sal.
Yeah,
anytime we're out, we definitely want to reach out to you and let you know that you're available to come on. Yeah, man.
All right, we got our next artist.
Yeah, we got
Real
another
quick,
artist, bro.
The fights tonight: Brian Ortega, Frankie Edgar,
Wilder,
T-City.
Wilder, right?
T-City, no, okay, Wilder over Ortiz.
Okay, yes.
Shout out to my Cubans, but Wilder's got it.
Yes,
He's
for
been
sure.
fighting bums. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, for sure.
That's all.
Yeah,
And
I'm
Chris
glad you got
Cyborg is
somebody
gonna
to
kill that
fight.
poor girl
You know what I
tonight.
mean?
That's all I
But
gotta say.
definitely Wilder. We're pumped about that. Free fights too. You can't go wrong with free fights.
Fights.
Bro.
We talked
you don't
about
have to
that last
for pay-per-view. Yes, for
Hell
sure.
yeah, dog.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming on. Hey, anytime, bro. Thank you so much for the artwork and stuff, and we'll definitely be on the lookout for you. Hey, all right, Sal, real quick, how do we get a hold of you, or how do we find your art?
On Instagram @SalCreateArt, and shout out to 9-Pack Clothing, and shout out to Twisted Wood with the leather. That's my two
Nice
sponsors.
watch.
I love y'all.
All right, thank you.
I love y'all. I cook food.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
Dallas,
don't forget,
Brooklyn. Give it up for Sal.
And
Thank you.
Sal,
Two
we
times
do forget that Sal
SportsCave
does
veteran.
know some sports. He hit us up last time. We were all mind blown, like, oh man, he really hit us up with some questions. So.
Sal likes some violent sports.
Yeah, he likes them. He likes to
fighting.
Sal be fighting too much.
All right, I think we're ready for our next guest.
Our next guest
is Jason Askew.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, we got a young lady. So that's definitely not Jason. How you doing, ma'am?
Yeah, that's not Jason.
I'm Mrs. Jason.
She's Mrs. Jason.
I am Mrs. Jason.
Askew. Okay, yes, you were working out there in his booth, right? With
Yeah,
him?
he's out there working the booth, making me money for a shopping spree.
Awesome.
You know how it goes.
That sounds good. Yes, we definitely know how that goes. So, how can we get a hold of Jason, or can you show some of his art that we have here?
Okay, I got some prints for you guys.
That is dope.
Jason's work is primarily spray paint on canvas.
Nice.
So most of this is done with handmade stencils, and then he'll spray paint either a background and go over that. I brought up, this is one of my favorites for you guys. This is an actual piece that we're selling today. If you guys want to go outside to the booth and check it out too. Most of these are originals where he just kind of like comes out with his own, I don't know where he comes up with these. The boobs. That's where he comes out with these. It's the boobs.
Well, who doesn't like boobs?
I don't know. I mean, clearly,
Where's my wife?
we love boobs.
Yeah, don't get in trouble, Juice Man.
Before she gets here, hold on.
Don't get in trouble. But no, it looks dope. His art is definitely cool.
Actually, we brought these for you guys.
Awesome, cool.
We wanted to give these to you as gifts.
Yeah.
So
I hope I don't get in trouble for this one.
No, I don't need
You
it.
get the back.
I like this. I can hang this up at the house.
Yeah, I'll take the one with the chichis.
The chichis.
All right, no, it looks dope.
This is nice.
It looks
Yeah.
cool. How long has Jason been doing art? Do you know, or how long has he been doing
Forever.
professional? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've got pieces that go back from high school, middle school. I mean, he's always been an amazing artist. But just the last couple of years, we've really started to attend some of these shows in the DFW area
Awesome.
where we're just meeting people and engaging and learning more about the scene, which has just been amazing. There
That's
are
cool.
so many
It is a
artists
nice
out
scene here, isn't it?
So
There's
cool.
crazy how
Yeah.
good. There's so much talent in the DFW area.
Exactly, and it's like we never realized how many graffiti artists there are out here,
Yeah.
and that's really what we try to tailor to.
That is
Yeah,
probably
that's what I
one of
love.
my. I used to always look at Banksy's,
Yeah.
his art, but I think there's a lot of local talent that's one of my favorites is graffiti, man. That's kind of
Mine too. I'm a
it's-
hip hop head, so I
Yeah,
love
We're all
exactly.
about
hip-hop.
that.
There-
And that's kind of where all this originates. I mean, we were all about Deep Ellum and
Yeah.
some of the street art that's out there,
Yeah.
and just kind of bringing the community together through that artwork. And so it's really amazing to see all these people come together in these art shows, and there's just so much talent.
Yeah, that's really cool. I think you nailed it. Like in New York, you go around. I mean, I know in Deep Ellum, it's a small portion of Dallas that you can see graffiti art, but in New York and different places like that, it's everywhere. San Francisco and
Right.
Dallas, it's not as open for graffiti artists.
Yeah,
as-
and
But
you know,
it's getting
really
there.
sad
It's
because we
getting
have so many great artists here that you would imagine that the prevalence would be, we'd see it everywhere.
Right.
But it still has that stigma attached to it, you know?
Right.
And so it's tough. It's tough. But that's why we have shows like this where the artists can come out, they can show their artwork, they can show their talent, and, it'll grow.
Well, we definitely, and if everybody that's walking in and in line, if you guys want to pay attention to where we can find Jason's artwork, it's what again?
Yeah, so Jason is at Antarius Arts on Instagram. So it's ANTAREUS_arts. That's ARTS on Instagram. So
On
go
Instagram.
check him out. He
And
does a lot of photography.
Where are you guys
too.
located at the booth right now here out?
We're just outside against that wall, kind of over like by the food trucks on the very end.
Awesome.
Okay.
And then, can we have your name? I'm sorry, we're gonna talk about Jason,
I'm
right?
We're
not
talking about
important.
Jason the whole
Right.
I'm
time.
not important.
Like you don't have a name, right?
I'm Priscilla.
Priscilla, nice
You
to
can
meet
reach
you.
out
Nice
to
to
me if
meet
you
you,
guys
Priscilla.
have any questions.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
and
to meet you,
you
Priscilla.
were at his festivals all the time, or
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm always there.
his wife or
Wife.
his
yeah.
wife?
Well,
Okay.
I better be. I
Right,
mean, there
right,
better be no
yeah,
girlfriends
okay,
around here.
I got
I'm
you.
putting in all the work.
Jason,
I assume
go
that
ahead. Run.
we don't want to get him in trouble or anybody in trouble. But then, no, that's awesome. That's cool that you're at most of his shows and helping him
Yeah,
out and different
absolutely.
stuff.
I mean, they got to have somebody there who's got organizational
Right, my
skills.
Priscilla's on their
Definitely.
way.
You hear that? It's, I
really do have a Priscilla on the
a
way.
wife in training working over there. So she's,
Oh wait, you have a Priscilla?
Yeah, my wife's name's Priscilla.
What?
Yeah. Priscilla.
Hey, that's
You guys
me.
spell it right. Yeah.
what are the chances, right?
The only reason I said it is because she always has to tell people how to spell it right.
Right.
Uh-huh,
Do not-
right, Priscilla.
How do you
in the
know how to
house.
spell Priscilla, man?
Priscilla Power.
Okay, well when she gets here, you tell her to come find
I will
me.
tell her to go find you and
We'll
we'll,
have a
get
beer
some. Yeah, there
together.
you go.
I affectionately call her Priscilla. I have to
Not
every
per-
time.
no,
Do you get that
no.
all the time?
Yeah,
Do you
it's
get that
every
all the
time.
time?
I get Priscilla.
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 SC.
That's
Yeah.
tough. I'm Adolf, so they mess
Yeah,
my name
how many
up on
Mexican
principle.
guys you know
People
with a
I know
name
my
like
whole life
Adolf?
mess me up. Yeah, so it's all
Oh,
good.
that's not his name. It's Adolf.
No, I
Yeah.
understand
Well,
completely.
that's like Askew. Our last name, Askew. Everybody would say
Askew.
Askew.
That's tough. You never
So that's
know.
why he just named it Antarius Arts. That's much
Serious art.
easier.
There you go. It is a lot easier.
It's not
And
easy to spell.
It's not easy to spell, but it's probably better than getting all those questions.
Hey, all that matters is you can find us on Instagram.
Awesome.
Instagram.
Awesome.
Instagram.
Did you do-
ANTAREUS.
And do y'all have any?
Underscore art.
Do y'all have any other festivals coming up soon? as
Yeah,
far as
actually, we're going to be at the Dallas Pancakes and Booze in April is our next art show.
Pancakes and
Pancakes and
Booze?
Booze.
That sounds awesome. Where's
Hey,
that
we
at?
haven't heard of
Yeah,
this.
it's oh
Do you know?
gosh.
Not off top?
I don't have the address,
Okay,
but just
no problem.
Google it, Pancakes
Cool.
and Booze in Dallas. This is our second time to come back to that show, and it's been amazing. We were there last year, and it was packed. I mean, it was shoulder to shoulder. They had so much talent in one tiny space. It was like just awesome.
That sounds
Pancakes and
cool.
Booze.
Yeah, that sounds like two
We
things
might have
I
to go
love.
check that out.
Yeah,
Do some live
for sure.
reporting.
It's like
For
beer and
sure.
chips.
Yeah, beer and chips goes
Beer and
together
chips.
too.
I
Yeah,
mean, you
Gigi-
gotta have the booze and the food, right?
You drinking
That's
on
like
any
a
beer
breakfast of
today?
champions.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's out there at the booth selling his art, and I'm in here eating and drinking.
Cool. What
That's
kind of
how it
beer
works.
did you drink?
I think earlier I had the Sex in a Canoe.
I tried
We
that.
had
You
that-
like it?
yeah, that was
That's
actually
what I'm
hoppy,
drinking now.
Very
Yeah.
hoppy.
That's
Is
what
that
I'm
what you're
drinking
drinking right now?
Right now I'm drinking Tactical Combat Combat Firefighter. It's
I
really
let-
good.
I let Jason pick most of my beer, and he goes with the man stuff. So
Yeah.
either it comes back hoppy or dark.
Yeah, I got
Hoppy's
you.
good. I can do Hoppy. That Sex in the Canoe is really good.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I mean we're having fun though, so it doesn't matter. At least try a little bit of everything.
We'll try it all.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I hear they have wine. Maybe I'll try that next.
We'll try.
Yeah,
it.
we haven't
We do
tried
want
that
to make
yet.
sure we'll post this to the camera. The artwork is
Oh,
dope.
yeah,
and these
here,
prints
let's-
are
Thank y'all.
crazy.
So
Let's
please
get
tell them
this
thank
one.
you.
This
I
is
love that
actually
monkey.
smaller canvas.
That reminds
Oh
me of
my
the
God.
monkey
Is
see,
it
monkey
a logo
do.
right here?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh wait, here. Let's get a shot of that.
Let's get a shot of this.
And I think
It's a little aerosol can. Bro, I used to try to draw these like every day
Yeah.
in 7th grade, and I never came out as good as
on
this.
the back there is the contact info.
There's the contact
Awesome.
info. Mino,
Yeah.
our producer, will make sure he zooms in on that just in case
Yeah.
we didn't write it down somewhere or we lose the paper. But we will make sure we post this on our
Thank you,
YouTube page.
guys.
So you guys don't forget to go visit the artist booths that are out here. Visit everybody's artwork. This is the reason why we're here. Like we're here as a sports show, but to give the artists a voice. We want you guys to be there in support of the movement that we have here in the DFW, and it's a great one. I'm excited. I love going. I had to go to a soccer game, dude. I could, as much as I love the girls in the game, I was ready to be here. Like,
I
I
bet.
wanted to be here for
Was
this.
it the beer?
No, it was the art. It was actually the art. The beer's a plus, but the art is great, man.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
but
hear
it's
you. We're
amazing
waiting for
that
you
you
to
guys are out here though, and kind of giving a voice to these guys.
Awesome.
We
that,
have, you know what? I'm not
We
gonna toot our
appreciate
horn,
it.
but
Thank
we
you.
haven't seen anybody else do it. So
Yeah, we really haven't.
we
And
really haven't. So we want to be the first, and
We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank
it's
you.
not. We're not really doing it for us. We're kind of doing it for y'all. Like we want y'all to get them.
Maybe you found a new niche.
Yeah, we
Your new
definitely
specialty.
did. Yeah, beer, art,
Beer,
hanging
art.
out.
Who doesn't
talking
want
shit.
to go to beer and art?
Hey man, this is a good time. I'm say what you will about the show, but this, you know, this is a
awesome.
great time.
We appreciate it. Now, because we still are a sports show, do you have any sports opinions? Any of your favorite teams that are local?
I knew it was coming. I was
Yeah.
bored.
Oh, yes. We had to
Okay.
ask.
We have to ask.
I gotta be honest. I am not a sports fan.
Okay, it's okay.
Wait,
it's okay.
wait. But I am an athlete.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind of athlete? Like
I'm a triathlete.
triathlete? Awesome.
Something
Swimming?
we don't do.
What's your?
Uh-oh.
No,
Hey,
wait.
you're supposed to be the
Speak for
sports-
yourself, buddy.
Well, I don't run.
What's your best swimming stroke?
My
no,
best
wait.
swim stroke, freestyle.
I forgot. This
Freestyle?
dude right here is a lifeguard.
Yeah. I can freestyle.
Oh, okay.
I can freestyle. My best stroke is a breaststroke by far, but
Oh, yeah.
My
But you have
best
to-
stroke is a long
you have to
stroke.
do the freestyle beat to the
I never
triathlete.
learned the specialty strokes.
Okay, I got you. What? So
He
you
heard
only
it.
know the
He got it.
freestyle stroke?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, what does it consist of to train for a triathlon?
It's a swim, a bike, and a run.
But what, like, as far as training goes, like, how long does it take for you to
It
train?
depends. It depends on the length. So I trained for a full Ironman at one point, and that took 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 140.6 miles.
I will never be a triathlete.
A what?
How many miles?
140.6.
Yeah. So don't ever tell anybody you don't do sports again.
So,
That's a
you know,
lie.
That's why I come out here to these shows with Jason and support him because he's there cheering for me at my races.
That's cool. See, the world's mixed. So that's definitely
140.6
awesome.
miles.
Yeah, but thank you very much for coming on. You don't have any opinions about anything about sports or anything? Just
I like
Cowboys?
football because
That's
I
good.
like the tight pants.
All right, that
and the
works. That works. I
I'm
think
okay with
that's
that.
good.
and
We'll
and
take
I
that.
like baseball because I like beer and peanuts and
All
hot
right.
dogs.
Well, that's good.
That
at least,
works.
At least you
You
like
know,
it.
they
so-
have that special thing at the Texas Ranger Stadium where they do like $2 hot dogs or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
$1 hot dogs
That's
on
my
Wednesdays.
jam.
And they have
yeah.
all you can eat
Hot
I
seats.
dog
can do that.
wasted.
I can do that.
Somebody likes to get hot dog wasted on
Right.
Wednesdays.
Just gonna get hot dog wasted. Woo!
It's all good.
Yeah.
We do too. We do
That's
too.
about it. That's the extent of my sports expertise.
Well,
All right.
Mini
Awesome.
tight pants and beer.
I will let you
That's
know if you
good.
go to
I'm
Rangers
sure you're
game,
not the only
they
one.
do have all-you-can-eat seats in certain sections.
Yeah, that's
Nachos, popcorn.
The Chubb life is
okay.
all about
Nachos,
that.
but that's not
Popcorn,
real
beer.
cheese. So I
It's
don't know
Rico
how I feel
cheese.
about
That's
that.
good enough for me.
That's so funny.
Does it look like we really care what kind of? Come on,
Right.
we're about that Chubb life.
Yes, indeed.
Join the
Yes,
movement.
indeed.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
okay, I can handle that. I can handle that.
Right,
Yes,
she
sir.
runs and we eat. That's not gonna work out.
Hey, they go hand in hand
They do,
sometimes.
yeah, they do.
Sometimes.
You got to carb load.
Yeah. There
See,
you
I
go.
know that term because I carb load, but I don't work out. So
So you're technically you're bulking all the time.
I'm bulking all the
Pretty
time.
much.
You're around bulk.
The
All
Hulk.
about the boat.
I can handle that.
We learn something new every day.
Right
man.
on. No, it's awesome talking to you. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for being on.
Thank you
And tell
guys
Jason
for
thank you. We'll
having
definitely
me.
check him out and check
Yeah,
them
when
out.
Jason's free, he can come back on.
Yeah,
and-
definitely. Are you guys come out and say hi? Check out
We-
the booth.
we
We've got
will,
all
for
kinds
sure.
of art out there today.
All right. Thank you so much.
Everybody
All right,
give it
thank
up. Round of applause.
Thank you to
Miss
Priscilla
Priscilla.
for representing for Jason.
Mrs. Antarius Art.
Mrs. Antarius Arts on Instagram. Bow.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you
And we
very
got our
much.
next guest. We got actually a musician, artist. He goes by DK. He's going to come over here. He's got some hot opinions about some sports.
DK's been on a point all
I know he's
afternoon.
ready to
What's
talk
up,
about
bro?
some Cowboys and bash some
You drinking,
Mavericks.
I see you drinking. What you drinking on? Charlie. Okay, I'm about to try to get that one next. There you go.
What you drinking on there?
What you sipping on? Hands?
It's Golden Ray, I guess.
Golden
It's
Ray.
here. It's
and
good.
Ray.
It's
All
got
right,
like
I'm gonna try that one.
peach
Is it
flavor.
good?
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
It's real good.
Art, beers are. We can talk about
Okay,
beer.
bet.
Yeah.
Heard. I am actually from, I'm originally from Mesquite, but I live in Corsicana.
Mesquite?
Mesquite, heard.
Mesquite in the
North
house.
Mesquite in the
Hey.
building.
Mesquite,
Turn
Texas.
up. Hey, man, I'm just going to say, I just saw y'all, I just met y'all, and y'all's show is live, bro. I appreciate y'all,
appreciate
bro.
it. Thank you very
Y'all
much.
speaking real
Thank
fast,
you.
bro.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Good job.
Appreciate
Thank you very
it.
much.
Heard.
Appreciate it. No, man, I understand you do some music.
Yeah, bro, I'm a big music head. I was in a group, it was called TXB. We were together for about 8-9 years. We opened up for Nipsey Hussle, Playing Skills, Paul Wall, shit like that. We were with
Hey.
some people.
That's a
out of
long
Ennis
time.
And stuff.
Playing
So I
Skills.
mean,
Those some big names.
Follow us on
Those some big
Playing
names.
Skills for that one.
In Dallas, is it hip hop?
Yeah,
Basically, hip hop.
it's hip hop, R&B, rap. It was just a mixture. It's good culture. Good culture.
Awesome.
It's
Any
all good
events or anything coming up
culture.
soon?
Right now, I actually went solo. I'm doing a couple events here in Dallas. Deep Elm Art Festival is coming up. I'm gonna
Awesome.
check it
We'll
out,
be
man.
there, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll be
for
there,
sure.
bro.
We'll be there. April 8th. Do you happen to know which day you'll be out there?
Not yet. I'm still working with some people trying to get out there. I'm trying to jump on 5-10 minute kind of set.
Okay.
So I'm just.
Well,
I
we're
just
gonna
jump
be
in.
out there, bro. So you can come out there and join
Exchange
us on the show, bro.
information.
Yeah, I
we
appreciate that.
we got the plug.
We got the plug, yeah.
Hey, the plug.
We're the plug
That's a
on
Bro,
the
we'll
Deep
give you
Ellum
5
Art
minutes to
Festival.
spit what you want tonight.
You heard it here
Yeah,
first.
What's up? I'll spit. Drop an instrumental.
I spit some hot fire.
Hey,
I
drop
spit
a
hot fire.
Not really.
Daidan.
Whatever you want to drop, bro, I'm down.
Not really. I don't have hot fire.
Bro,
I mean,
we used to dabble a little bit, but it's probably been way too long, a little too rusty. Like, nah, bro.
Hey, it's like a bicycle. Once you know how to ride,
Yeah.
you get back on it.
Yeah.
I don't know,
You get
bro.
back
I used
on
to,
it.
But-
Come on.
I used to have to get a certain kind of way back there to get that.
I gotta ask.
My biggest thing is they hate on us big dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They hate on us because
We
got
coming
style.
back,
We
2018.
coming back. Heard
They
that.
don't
heard that.
understand.
Big boys coming back 2018. Y'all better
Yes,
watch
sir.
out.
Yes, sir.
I understand. So,
He don't get it 'cause he's little.
No. I'm big. I'm big too.
Nah,
I'm
he
about
got
to tell
big
them.
hips, though.
Yeah.
We make fun. We clown on him for
He
his
said
big
I got
hips.
big hips on the round side.
Yeah, man. No, so as
you
being
good.
an established artist, do you got a lot of people coming up to you all the time saying, "Hey, I can rap too," or trying to get you to try their stuff out?
Actually, a lot of I do really do. It's mainly because of TV wise though. After they found out, I did a couple episodes on Love and Hip Hop, VH1.
You
stuff
did?
like- yeah, I did.
Awesome.
Bro.
And which-
Yeah, bro.
which-
Season 5, I was K. Michelle's butler.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
You can YouTube it, Hulu, the whole 9 yards.
YouTube it
check
right
it
now.
out.
Press
Yeah.
pause. Go find
Hey,
it.
season 5, I was K. Michelle's butler. It was just, hey, it's a check, bro. I'm all about money.
It's an
I'm-
experience,
there you
right?
go.
I'm all
It's an
about
experience
money.
and
Got that
exposure.
money.
But I mean,
Deep.
not to get too deep into the love and hip hop world, but that's kind of like a platform for artists like you
Hey,
to kind of get.
it really is a platform because a lot of big artists that are on there are always bringing new artists that are coming up underground,
That's
whether it be
dope.
SoundCloud, SoundClick. A lot of beat makers are coming up from there, and nobody's really showing respect to them. But a lot of artists that are jamming, whether it be Migos, back to old school SPM, like a lot of producers
Yeah, SPM.
are now doing that. Are they still running that game because they're taking either samples or stuff like that. So I dedicate half of my style to old school hip hop.
Yeah,
Awesome.
bro. I'm glad you came on because we love some music, bro. We
Oh, bro,
all
I'm a
about the
big
club.
hip-hop
Yeah,
fan.
bro. We
Yes.
we were a little bit different. We grew up in Garland, and
Right.
we were big fans of the whole East Coast movement, and
Yeah.
you know, a lot of things in the South were more on the West Side. But we listen to everything, bro. So
Yeah.
I mean, we're definitely into the whole music scene. We love it, bro.
I'm big into lyrics. If
Yeah,
you got
lyrics,
some deep
man.
lyrics.
Same,
anything
same.
else I can get into, you know, like I'll feel that. But we'll definitely have to check out your music. Do you have any advice for any inspiring music artists
Yeah,
or anything like that?
bro. Don't let nobody tell you no.
Yeah.
Keep grinding, bro. Positivity is key. Stay humble and stay 10 toes planted down in this ground that you're walking on. That's my biggest thing is, there's so much talent and potential in people and they do not see that in themselves because everybody's trying to shut them out. Hey, you know what I'm saying? This is a podcast, so fuck what people say. Keep grinding, keep hustling. And like these dudes up here, bro, keep moving, dude. That's what
Appreciate
matters.
it, man.
Appreciate
Appreciate
that,
that. That's
bro.
love,
Of
man.
course, dude.
Appreciate it, dude. And then, how do we find you as far as your music-wise, or?
Okay, so basically music, you can do TXP on YouTube, SoundCloud, Outreach. You can follow me on Instagram at Dylan K. That's DYLONK. You can follow me on Snapchat at PoppyDK3. Hey, Matt followers, they love it. So
I
they
like
keep
that,
running,
man. Papi DK. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
a nice name you got. You speak
Hey,
Spanish, bro?
Yeah, tú hablas español, yo soy
Sí,
filipino, no mexicano.
Oh, Filipino?
Yeah.
Okay, no sabía.
Filipino brothers in the house.
Hey, we got any other Filipinos in the house?
Basically, bro.
Basically, we're cousins.
I just
bro.
wish I could grow a full beard like you,
That's
bro.
awesome.
Man.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
I
mad,
can't
bro.
either.
I'm
I can't either.
Is that
Trust
San
me.
Luis Potosí?
Struggle my life.
Tú sabes.
Struggle my life.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, man, that's dope, man. I
we're pretty
appreciate
much
your
Mexican,
energy. I
yeah.
appreciate you, watching it
So-
and, interacting with us
so
too. Do you
maybe
have
we
any
can-
sports opinions?
Bro,
you want to
go
get off
Cowboys,
your chest?
baby, all day.
Let's all-
Hey, Mavericks, they need to get their shit together. I'm
Yeah.
tired of Mark Cuban. I'm dead
She over here
serious.
saying boo.
I'm dead serious. I'm just gonna be honest. Like,
Yeah, you a Mavs fan?
Who you
yo, I'm a
booing?
Mavs fan till the
Who
day
you
I
booing
die,
at?
but he can do better choices.
The Mavericks?
We could do better also.
Cowboys? Hey,
Who's your team?
is it share Cowboys? See, so you don't even know.
So you can't
even
even
jump in this
can't even speak on
conversation.
it.
Whoever LeBron
We
plays
bleed-
for.
Yeah, LeBron.
Not even.
LeBron James. LeBron.
It's okay. There's a lot of
You can't be
LeBron
coming out
James
here talking
fans.
about the Cowboys. You and Cowboy country.
She's all, this is NBA, and we talking about the Cowboys.
Yeah,
Come on now.
A lot of Mavs fans are frustrated and stuff, especially after the dismantling of the championship team. The way they did that, we haven't had anything
JJ
to be excited for
JJ
since.
Graham, boy, what do you mean? You lost half of your shooting.
Yeah,
You
man.
lost half of your shooting when you let him go.
Yeah, so we're definitely frustrated also with the Mavs and their whole situation that they have going on. And an embarrassment also,
do you mean?
the last thing that we had was our reputation and that's gone now too.
That's
so
gone too, yeah.
as a
It's
Mavs
like
fan, it's kind of embarrassing.
I fully agree with that, just for the fact that it took us forever to get a ring, and as soon as we got put on, we want to act a fool. That's not cool. That's not cool. I don't respect
It's tough out here in Dallas, bro. We are spoiled because we got a lot of sports in one city, but man, it's hard to watch sometimes.
I feel like that's why it's so hard, is because we got so many teams.
Yeah, that's true. It's hard to keep up with
You
one
go to these
team.
little towns that have just
You better
one
be
team.
winning,
Yeah,
too.
that's all. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like San Antonio Spurs, but I envy their fan base because they have that one team and that's what they got, and they ride or die, bro.
Bro, that's Papa. That's all day. That's
Yeah,
a hard
Papa.
field.
You cannot respect that, or all you can do is respect them because they do.
Greg Popovich.
Yeah, bro.
I agree with that. I fully agree with
Like,
you.
I wish we had that here. Everybody here is like, if they get there late, let's stroll on in. Like, your biggest fans are sitting outside because they can't get in because it's a luxury to come to a game in Texas, bro.
Yeah, bro. Tickets used to be $30. You can sit in a good seat.
Yeah.
$30 won't even
You
get you
better,
a nosebleed.
you better,
Yeah,
you better
yeah,
drop
that's
like
tough.
$350 for a nosebleed at the Cowboy Stadium.
Bro, we were the reason that we were even going to games.
That's true, and I saw that you didn't like the whole tanking thing, that he's coming out saying that they're tanking and stuff.
No.
Yeah, that's something that
just
as a
feel
Mavs
like-
fan you don't want to hear, right?
Yeah, of course. My thing with it is you should keep business to one side and pleasure to the other.
Right.
That's how it works.
We had so many years of 60-win basketball. We were spoiled out here, and then now to see what they're putting out there is pretty terrible. So we were spoiled for a good time.
My thing with Dallas is, though, you could have had multiple occasions to have good players to trade, and you decided to waste your money on foolishness.
And
On
free
foolishness.
agents, yeah, we
Thank
missed
you.
out on free agents like
Thank you. We
DeAndre
do
Jordan,
agree with that.
different stuff like
Definitely. Oh my God,
that. Yeah,
bro.
big time.
It's
talking about-
frustrating, man.
Yeah, bro. You talking about trying to build a franchise, but you ain't trying to put the work in.
But you let
That's
everybody
true.
go.
yeah.
That's true, definitely.
Yeah, you can't dismantle like that, bro.
Definitely.
Definitely. Hey, well, do we appreciate DK? We appreciate coming for on, bro. Maybe we'll hit you up to get a little jingle for the SportsCave made. one day.
Something, bro. We need a theme song, bro.
appreciate y'all,
We don't have
For
a theme.
sure.
We don't have a
For
theme song.
sure.
We might have to get something
Definitely need a
made, bro.
theme
Like,
song.
we have to
I got a little
collaborate.
something I've been working on, but it's not that good. Nah.
We have our little song. We have our little jingle. Like, that's a SportsCave. We can't really release that right now, but
It's not- it needs some work. It needs some work.
We need
but
some work.
appreciate
We
it, bro.
need some
All right, we'll
assistance
get
with
at you, bro. We'll have our people call your people, man.
yeah.
Get my lawyer that call y'all back.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's me.
Hey, thank you for coming
Alrighty,
on, bro.
Appreciate this love. Thank you very much for coming
stay
out.
close,
Appreciate
man,
you,
'cause
sir.
Always.
we
Hey,
don't
Y'all
y'all
give it
do
up
my
for
dog,
DK.
man.
Be on the lookout for him.
Alright,
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
it. Everybody give it for DK. Everybody give it up for DK, y'all. Thank you. We having someone else going on? All right, so I guess we're gonna take a short break so that we can let an artist on the main stage perform. What's going on, brother? The SportsCave. Y'all make sure y'all come right on back. Hello. Check.
Check 1, 2. All right.
That's
all right.
a long line for beer, Jack.
Man, y'all are thirsty.
Yeah, I'm pretty thirsty.
Everybody
also.
that's in here, we want to welcome y'all back. We took a little break. DaSportzCave. We got our boy Kane Vinson in the house. If y'all give it up for Kane, he was out here entertaining every one of y'all. Everybody give a big round of applause for Kane.
Glad you guys enjoyed it.
Kane, I'm going to just personally say you had me out here lip singing. I think we got it on video.
I don't think it was lip singing, man. I think you were singing for real.
I was really singing, yeah.
all the way.
I was kind of hoping you wanted to do a duet.
No, I saw you digging on that Britney Spears, dog.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. He was really into that Britney Spears.
Yeah, I feel you. It's okay.
That Britney, though.
It was nice.
Leave
It was
Britney
lovely.
alone, man.
I had to give him some tissue too. It was pretty nice. But you have the voice of an angel. It's very nice, Kane. It's
right.
awesome, man. I love your covers.
Hey,
bro.
man,
I
appreciate it, man.
That was awesome, man. So just to start off, if you want to let everybody know where they can find your music at,
Yeah,
and where
for
they
sure,
can.
man. So this camera right here. What's up, guys? Out there in the internet world, hello. My name is Kane Vinson. That's KaneVinson. You can find my music with my R&B group duo, Abel Delilah. That's ABLEDELILAH on SoundCloud. And soon to be,
we'll post a link underneath.
for sure. Soon to be on Spotify, other music platforms and stuff like that. Yeah, coming to a music platform near you. Yeah.
Awesome, bro.
Awesome, man.
It's awesome. It's good to see you here. You enjoying yourself, and you get to drink any beer? How old are you? Even old enough to drink now?
Right, this
Everybody
cat
asks
looks
that,
young.
man.
Like,
Everybody
I need to take an
asks
ID, bro.
Y'all trying to rat me out, dog? Are you with the TABC?
No.
You trying to catch me?
No,
Catch me?
not
No. Actually, I just turned 23 back in January, so we're good. We're
Okay,
good.
cool.
I'm legal.
Somebody buy this guy a beer. He
Right.
just turned 21.
No,
He just sang his heart out for y'all. Buy him a beer.
I learned the hard way that it's not a good idea to drink while I play.
Okay.
So,
I got
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the reason
you're not
why I
playing
couldn't do
anymore,
it.
and then your career will take off. You see?
Man, maybe
Yeah.
that's why we're so stuck over here doing local podcasts.
you. I got you. Well, we drink while we podcast.
We do
so we've been
drink while we
drinking some. You need to
podcast.
get
Oh,
some.
yeah,
You need
for
to
sure.
try it
Yeah, I feel
out.
that.
Shout out to Noble Rey.
Noble Rey
From beer.
Brewery here at the Beer and Chips Festival. That man, everybody that's in here, we want to make sure that you check everybody's art out. Make sure that you say hello to the artists, the painters, the singers, podcasters, everybody out here doing things, man. Hey, so how long have you been singing and performing?
Yeah, man. So let's see. Let's go as far back as we can. How far back do we want to go? Just as far back, like
As far back as you want to go, man. You open up as much as you want to to us.
All right, we got all day. No, I'm playing.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got
We
till
have all day,
7,
too.
Till 7.
All right, I'll try to bring it down to like a short little paragraph. So I started writing like music and poetry when I was really young, like probably 10. I was more into like poetry then, really into like hip hop and stuff like that. But more breaking it down to like conscious level stuff. Really like substantive music and stuff like that.
Awesome.
As much as I do like pop, I think it's important that your music comes with a message as well as being likable. So I was obsessed with that. And then I didn't start playing guitar or even like playing any instrument until I was 17. And I got kicked off the football team.
Uh-oh. We're getting in trouble?
Yeah, man, I was getting in trouble. I was a good kid all through high school, and then I just hope nobody from Crandall, Texas sees this. Don't tell on me.
That's all good. It happens, dude.
It happens.
Yep.
Yeah, so I got into playing guitar, hooked up with a buddy of mine, started making some music, some really terrible hip hop music at first.
That's dope.
And then moved into some other domains and genres and stuff like that. And so I've been doing it since then pretty much, yeah.
That's dope, man. Well, you can tell that you're a mature artist, and just watching you, as a new fan now.
Yeah,
watching
definitely, bro.
Yeah, right back at you, man.
I'm telling you, man,
Yeah,
you're
definitely.
going to watch the footage. You're going to see me singing to every song that you sing.
Yeah,
Good.
passionately singing. too.
Passionately, man.
Oh,
Like,
right on,
I
right on,
was
yeah.
in my zone, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's-
you have a great voice, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I love about being a live musician is you kind of connect to people without even like having a conversation with them, you know what I mean? And I kind of relate it to when you and you guys are like, I don't know if you're religious or not, but like when you go to church, like I'm not really religious, but when I did go to church, you kind of had that feeling of connection with people just by singing like a hymn together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or singing, they put the words up on the screen. So like you come up here, and even if people don't even know the words to the song, they're connecting with you because they're feeling the unspoken kind of bond between people.
It's an intimate setting, man.
Really
It's like,
awesome.
it's awesome.
I think
dude.
you're a perfect fit for this festival and everything that they have going on and stuff like that. And your vibes that you have going on. I think it's dope, man. Who are some of your favorite artists?
Say again?
Who are some of your favorite artists?
Dude, I gotta lay it down. First of all, my idol. That's not a good word for it. I don't idolize anybody, but if I had to pick somebody at the tippy top of my music hierarchy, Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
Frank Ocean right up there. You got Frank Ocean. Contemporarily speaking, I put like Childish Gambino right up there too. My boy Donald Glover.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, man, that's some of my biggest influences. There's an artist out of, I'm gonna butcher this. He may be Scottish, maybe Irish. His name is Paolo Nutini. His music's very. He did that song back in the day that I put some new shoes on and suddenly. Okay,
I got you.
Right.
Go.
It's that cheesy stuff, but he's matured since then, man. He's got some really good. His last album came out, and he's dropping some serious knowledge on people through his music, man. It's good stuff.
That's cool.
That's dope, man.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a big lyric guy myself, so that's awesome to hear. It's
Yeah.
cool to see someone young as yourself so into the lyrics and making that a priority. That's awesome.
Yeah. I think that should be. Doesn't have to be a top priority, but I think if you're gonna specialize in something, like everybody in the music game usually like specializes like they're a lyricist or they're a producer or they're a musician, you know, whatever. Their big thing is instrumentation, whatever it is, like, or you're DJ Khaled and you just scream over the
Oh my God.
Right.
I won't get into that.
Awesome.
I still question what he does on every song that he does.
Any advice for any young musicians that are trying to get out there like yourself?
I quote my boy Shia LaBeouf. You just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. I think that's the biggest thing, dude.
it.
I think like the hardest thing for me was like you just getting out there, like
Right.
just like having the guts, having the balls. Can I say that? Can I say?
No, yeah, you can say it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
Say it with your chest.
Is this PBS?
Yes, just say it.
with your chest.
Yeah.
Balls, boy. Yeah.
It takes balls to do what you did.
Yeah, I mean,
no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Look, man, I can sit here and talk to
everybody in this
people.
room could do
I
that.
cannot
you know
sit
what
there
I'm
and
saying?
sing to people. Like,
Well,
that takes courage, man.
I think that's the thing. Is like it's all about just making that decision. It's like just being like whether people are gonna like it or not. I like me, and like
Yeah.
I like how I sound. I like my music. I'm gonna share it with people, and somebody's gonna like it, man. Like there's some terrible. Get on SoundCloud. Just type in trap music. You're gonna find some artists that you think are terrible, but they're gonna have 100,000 followers.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm telling
exactly.
you.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know if you know, but
Yahtzee
this
and
is the
all that.
best sportscast show in Dallas.
Right?
Yeah,
And that's what we
right now.
believe.
That's right. That's what's up.
Thank you, ma'am.
Number one
Thank
fan.
you. Yeah, we covered all. We do sports. You watch any sports? You keep up with any?
Say again.
You keep up with any sports?
So, okay, here's the thing. I love sports. Like I love playing them. I love watching them. I think when I graduated from high school, I just kind of fell out of keeping up with like stats, stuff like that. So it's like I'll go to like a game, I'll watch the game with like my dad or whatever, and I'll get hyped, you know, especially for like my home team, you know what I mean? And like
Who's your home team?
I'm in the Cowboys. Like,
Yeah, there we go.
Cowboys fan,
How
all right.
about them
I'm from the
Cowboys?
big
Shout
league.
out to
Like,
Dallas
I'm from
Cowboys,
right here,
I just want to
Been
make
a little
sure
frustrating
we're.
lately,
But yeah, it's like I can get into it. I know the rules. I know like
There you go.
know,
Awesome.
I love playing basketball. I love playing football, all that. But it's like I just don't anymore, man. You know, I kind of wish I did because it's one of those things you can immediately click.
I got you. Hey, it's all good, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the right team in mind, though. Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong there.
Can't go wrong there, bro.
We got some nice fans. You know
You gotta
what
be
I
careful
mean?
with that,
Yeah,
man. You
yeah,
start a fight over here. I know we're in Dallas.
Not in Dallas.
Yeah,
We're good.
just
If we were in
stay
Houston,
with
we'd be
these
fighting.
Yeah, that's cool, man. It was definitely dope to get to meet you and get to see you do your thing, man.
Yeah, that's an honor.
How do we find you? How does everyone
Once
find
again,
you
let everybody
online?
know where we can
Yeah,
get
man,
you.
yeah, once again, so my name is Kane Vinson. That's KaneVinson. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that's Kane_the human. If you want to find me on SoundCloud, that's Abel Delilah, ABLEDELILAH.
All right, I got one question for you, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's one song that's not your original song. What is your favorite song to perform?
My favorite song to perform? It's an oldie but a goodie, and because it really like, I can really like belt it. Stand By Me, man.
Oh.
Stand By, dude. It's
Everybody loves that song.
Dude,
though.
I know everybody loves it, and it's one of those things. I love singing it when I'm at a bar setting, and you got a bunch of just like
Like
drunk
this
people.
one?
Yeah.
Like this, yeah. Because you get a bunch of drunk people, and they'll start singing it, and I can just, if I want to, I can just stop. I can just play.
I mean,
and you get everybody.
we don't have nothing else to do. You know
hey,
what I
bro,
mean?
you got a whole crowd.
I know.
How about we
I
go
think you
sing
can
it right
make
now?
Hey, you got some good backup singers too.
You ready?
by the way.
Okay.
If not, we could go dance for
I
you,
feel
bro.
like that. Yo, all right, I need some help. All right, we got the back. I need
This
you.
guy.
All right, you ready? You're gonna go. When the night has come, and the land is dark.
We're not gonna butcher it.
Appreciate it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And the crowd goes nuts. Y'all can't hear what people
I
are
thought you were gonna go all the way.
saying.
My bad, man.
Bobby.
No, dude.
Okay, never mind. I'll stop.
Let the professionals
Let
do
the
that.
pros
You
do
guys
it.
are great. Leave
I'll
it to
say
the
the
pros.
sports.
Leave it to the pros.
You'll say the music.
That's good.
Bro, where
That's
can
it.
you let us know any events you got coming up so we can go see you?
Yeah, man. So I'll be performing with my group, Able Delilah, tomorrow at Legal Draft Brewery, so another brewery.
Awesome.
We were there last week.
I know, dude.
In
I
Arlington.
saw you guys, and like I was kind of walking around.
Oh, cool.
But I didn't get a chance to like walk.
So
up and
he
say,
was
cool.
shy
Next
to
time,
say
anytime,
hello.
come say what's
I
up next
seen
time.
you. I seen
Next
you.
time
we're-
you sing,
We're
I
buds
seen
now.
ya, bro.
Anytime, come through. For
Come
sure.
on down. Anytime you see us, bro, you have an open mic, bro.
All right, right
so
on,
come on
yeah.
down.
I'll
Anytime
take
you
it.
need some backup singers, we're available.
Or dancers, bro. I got you.
I'll bring some extra mics next time. I got you.
Yeah. We'll dress up and everything.
Yeah. I put some 2C on. One more question, bro. Since we're talking about music, I need to know. There's a big thing about who's the best rapper alive.
Oh, dude, don't do me like that.
Oh no.
I gotta know
Okay.
your opinion.
Okay. Let me say this. I'm gonna break it down for you.
Well, you know what? I'll make it easier.
Okay,
Best
go ahead.
rapper overall.
Best rapper overall.
Not dead or alive, doesn't matter.
Oh, dang.
just-
You cut me off where I was gonna go there.
Hey, let him
Yo,
go.
cut
Let
me
him
off.
go.
Go.
He had some bracketology thing going on. It's
Let's go.
smart.
We're gonna
Go ahead.
Okay. Here's how I feel. I feel like hip hop is a lot more nuanced than people give it credit for. Because you got lanes really, man. You know, you got like in the past, like Lil Wayne, right? He was like the man, right? The man rapper. His hip hop didn't really have any substance, but it was dope.
It was there.
And he was talking like he was bragging boasting, man. You know, you can't really compare that to like, let's say like Most Def, right?
Yeah.
Who's like,
it's one of my personal favorites.
He's
who's
hitting
like,
deep.
which he's dope, but it's like
Mathematics.
they're almost different genres, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's
right.
like, so I gotta say like so I can't answer your question. I say my favorite hip hop artist overall is easily Kendrick Lamar. Like easily Kendrick
Lamar?
Lamar is
Yeah,
easily.
he's good.
And that's maybe a basic answer, but I think you gotta appreciate the man's
Kendrick is
talent.
dope. Yeah.
That's
He's
good.
one of the few guys who can sell out. So I mean, he's literally did like a movie soundtrack, which is like one of the
Bro.
but
Business
still
and
keep his
yeah.
content.
That makes a lot of sense. That's hard to do, to stay lyrical
Yeah,
and to
yeah,
be
yeah,
a
yeah,
businessman
man.
and make that money. Now, live, I love Kendrick.
Yeah.
I
Kendrick
can't
is
listen
dope,
to him
man.
all day,
Yeah.
but live, I think there's no rapper
We're-
better than him.
we're old heads,
that puts
bro.
on the show.
Oh, yeah.
We're old heads, so
I'm a
yeah.
big hip
But
hop
Kendrick
head.
definitely hits close to home because that he's got that same spirit that like, yes,
Yeah.
like thank you.
Yeah.
He appreciates the music.
Yeah.
He's
Just-
Wu-Tang wrapped into one person.
What's the
He really
Wu-Tang?
is.
Hey, hold on, be careful because there's a lot of members of Wu-Tang.
I love
There might be
Wu-Tang.
one
I
of them
saw
here
a
right
girl
now.
with a Wu-Tang
They will
shirt.
come get you.
I love Wu-Tang,
We're
but
in the clan, bro.
he brings that energy, that type of energy
Yeah,
all
no,
in
I
one
agree.
person.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would love hip hop.
Yeah.
I could talk about it all day.
Yeah, we can talk about hip hop all day,
So,
bro.
dude, next time I'm down, man. I got another show at 6 though, so I got to
Okay,
man,
we'll let
appreciate
you
you
go,
for coming
man.
by.
Appreciate you coming
Everybody
on.
give it a hand
Anytime.
up.
Thank you very much.
Everybody give it up for Kane. Everybody
night.
round of
Kane Vinson.
applause for
You have to see
Kane.
him.
He kept y'all entertained. Are you not entertained? Thanks, bro. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming by, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, appreciate it, man.
All right.
What's up?
All right.
We got one of our buddies here. He's a fantasy football enthusiast, dart throwing son of a gun.
Man, I gotta say, shouts out to that St. Louis Cardinal jersey, bro.
Yeah, let's
that
see that.
Ozzie Smith, bro.
In all of its glory. Let's
That
see that
classic.
jersey, baby.
That is one
Turn it
baseball
around,
city,
turn it
man.
around.
That's
That's
a
a Ozzie
That's an
Smith.
Ozzie Smith
Wizard,
classic,
yeah.
baby.
Anybody from St. Louis in the house?
Where's St. Louis
St.
at?
Louis, Missouri.
Woo,
See,
that
we
is
got
a
some,
baseball
see.
town. Look,
See,
I
some
gotta,
people like it.
I like it.
I love it,
like it
man.
a lot.
I like it.
Very
Cincinnati.
nice. What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good, brother.
You nervous?
No, not at all.
Nervous? This guy, for people who don't know, what do you do in the dart community? Like, Can you talk to? This is Jason Bressler, everybody.
Everybody say hello to Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
So I used to be the vice president of the Dallas Darts Association. You know, it's a great community. In just really the whole Metroplex, like with the Metroplex Dart Association, Fort Worth Dart Association, we all try to do certain events. I know that here in a couple months we'll have Super Darts, which is the Dallas Darts Association's annual tournament.
Oh.
I still try to stay involved with it,
Cool.
you know, as far as running tournaments, but as far as in the association, I stepped away just because I had other obligations.
Oh, okay. I understand. But you also do programs for kids? Y'all do programs for kids?
We do, yeah. There's actually youth events there. There's the ADO, which is the national organization for darts. Basically, they send kids to national events.
That's cool.
They also send kids and adults overseas to compete in world events.
Wow. For darts, man.
Wow.
That's awesome, dude. What ages are you talking about? Like, where does that start at?
Normally, I mean, we have kids as young as, 7, 8 years old.
That's incredible.
It's pretty funny. There'll be almost I use it too. Kidding, but there's like, there's
Not me.
There are.
It's all right. Hey, say hey. Gotta come say hi to the camera. Say hi.
Hello, sir. How are you?
There he is.
Hi.
It's that guy.
There are. It's funny because for the younger kids or the shorter kids, they put chairs and stuff in front of the board, so you see them step up. But it's awesome to see their excitement and their love for the game. I mean, typically it's kids of active members or active dart shooters. So
They keep that tradition going.
For the tournaments that
Yeah.
are coming up, is there any restrictions on who can join or who can sign up for these tournaments?
Well, there's a lot of events. There's actually next weekend. There's an event at a bar called Volcanoes. It's over in Bedford,
Okay.
the HEB, and it's open to anyone. Now, Super Darts for the Dallas Dart Association, for the most part, it was meant to be for the members.
Okay.
However, anyone can show up and you can pay a temporary membership fee. So. It's like
about 20 bucks?
$10
Okay.
fee, and then
That's not bad.
you play in whatever events that you want to play in.
Okay.
So
That sounds good.
there's leagues all over the area.
That
so.
sounds good. Like me and my coworkers have a dart board in our break room, and we kind of slimmed down the game a little bit because we're restricted for time. But if anybody that's out there to play darts, man, that is an addicting game to play because it's just all about it's you against you, really. I mean,
It's you and the board. Yeah, there's nothing else. It's almost like being a pitcher in baseball. You control what you do. So nobody else does. And
What's cool about darts is anybody can play, right?
Anybody can play.
All ages, right? Pretty much.
absolutely, yeah. In any bar around Dallas, I mean, typically most of them have one or more dartboards. So.
Yeah.
It's an awesome bar game to play. It's free. Typically, most bars have house darts, or you can pick up a really cheap set of darts a lot of places. I mean,
I picked up one for $7 at Walmart.
Yeah.
And
So
it's a nice-
Amazon
yeah.
carries a nice selection. So
That's awesome, man. And I know you said you stepped away. Anything else that you got going on in the community, or anything else you got as far as programs go, fantasy games? You got leagues, anything like that?
yeah, I mean, just with my work schedule right now, I'm just kind of focusing on me. But as far as fantasy sports go, I'm knee deep in those. We have fantasy baseball coming up.
March Madness coming up.
March Madness.
How many brackets do you think you're going to be setting up this year?
Man, that's tough.
I need an invite. So what do you
Like-
think? Just ballpark, what do you think? How many do you think you'll be doing?
I probably do 5.
If y'all don't know, this is the man on fantasy football. How many fantasy football leagues do you think you had running last year?
I had like 12 last year. 12 pay leagues
That you were running?
that I was involved in.
You were involved in 12?
I did 3, and I was like overwhelmed.
So as far as this year, do you delete your apps too, like I do? Or do you still keep track
not
of fantasy
necessarily,
football?
because I do other fantasy sports like basketball.
Okay.
I do daily. So Yahoo's great for actually pulling all together in one app.
So you play fantasy baseball?
Yeah.
So have you drafted yet?
No.
No?
It's pretty early. I've thought about it, but
How many Rangers do you think will be on your target for fantasy baseball?
a few. I actually think the Rangers will have a pretty good season.
You think Beltran?
Offensively, I don't know about pitching wise.
I mean, they picked up some veterans that if we can get anything out of them.
We were just talking about that.
Bartolo
Bartolo.
Colon?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on
sexy.
Bartolo?
A big sexy?
Hey, I mean,
Papi Chulo.
every year, you think Bartolo's done, and last year he didn't have a great year.
He's a gift that keeps on giving.
He is the gift that keeps on giving.
As a chubby guy, I love
I root
Bartolo
for that guy.
Colon.
Yeah, as a fellow fat guy, I want Bartolo to be.
I want him to
beasting
do
this
well.
year.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I know Adolph's all about the Chubb life. So
Chubb
I mean,
life?
Chub Life. Shout
Yeah.
out to the Chubsters. What's
Get
up?
out.
Wherever they're at.
Scrap.
Yeah. Probably being lame somewhere.
So can you answer a question for
It's
me
all
about
good.
darts? So I do have. Is it true that the more you drink beer, the better you get at playing darts?
to an extent, actually. I mean, there's that fine line, where you.
Where's my
you
wife
drink-
at? When I tell it. See, I told you.
See, yeah, right. No, absolutely. The alcohol takes a little bit of the edge off. It helps you kind of relax, and I mean, darts is an intense. It's an intense game.
It's very intense.
I love it because I'm very competitive. For anybody that's played sports growing up and stuff like that, and I still play softball and things like that.
Right.
But
we tried that.
We're trying to
about a year
recruit
ago.
it.
Yeah.
Okay,
We need
we're
some
gonna get a
players.
team together. We may not play, but we're recruiting.
We need some
people.
ringers.
Yeah, we need
How
some
good are
ringers,
you,
man.
Jason?
What positions do you play?
I'm not a pitcher.
Okay.
However, I can play the infield, third,
Check.
short, second, and then any of the corner outfields.
That's what we need.
Yeah, we need just about everything.
We need about everything.
We were
right?
playing in the Garland League and we did pretty terrible.
We won one game.
We won one game, as a matter of fact. So yeah,
We had to take off
I'm
our
like
jersey.
the utility man. I can.
yeah, we need
Sounds
a
like
lot.
a-
We
sounds
need
like
people
a
that
plan.
show up on time.
Right. How are you about showing up on time? That was our problem.
Well, I was supposed to be here today at 4, and what time did I show up? So
It's all
I mean,
good, bro. It's all good.
I
I'm
fit
glad
right
you're
in with
here,
the
man.
team,
It's
right?
your first time on the podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming in, and I've been telling you should come through because I know you'd be a great fit, for what we do, not just today, but any, day. I want to talk to you about the college basketball. You've been keeping up with it at all? You got your racket ready, or I know you have your personal interests. I know y'all like KU, right? Kentucky.
UK, yeah, not KU.
Yo, my bad. Yes, my bad.
Get it right.
Yes, UK.
My wife would have to
she would
slap
beat
you on that
me,
one.
yes, Miss Halle Berry.
Well,
Huge Wildcat fans, yeah.
Yeah, and Wichita State too.
In Wichita State,
Yeah, his wife went there, so then Kentucky, so y'all be rooting for them. Kentucky's not doing too good this year, though, right?
Texas.
Kentucky?
Oh, Kentucky, they're, I think they lost today pretty handily. Florida beat them, but I mean they have like 10 or 11 losses, so they're still going to be in the tourney. And the talent that they have, and I'll never rule them out with Calipari. He can, when it comes crunch time.
Yeah.
Go
It's
Duke.
cool. We were talking about that. It's coming out here to Dallas, too, so she and I are going to go to the first round game, so we're excited. It might be TCU, it might be Wichita State, so we're not sure. TCU's making some noise, too, so we're excited to see. We're going to send out a challenge, too. I'll invite you, of course, to see what you can do.
Yeah,
actually, I need to get you your trophy. Congratulations. I
you
meant
do
to
have a
bring that
trophy
today.
waiting with the SportsCave logo on it, bro.
Yeah, so this is our first place winner for the Yahoo Pick'em. We
The
got a
Yahoo
big
Pick'em
large trophy,
right here.
So
We've been talking about it the
congratulations
whole
on that.
podcast. There it is. We don't have a
should've-
trophy, but there's your winner.
I should have brought the trophy. This
Post it
guy
up,
knows
bro.
his football peaks, so he's good. He knows what
Damn
he's
it,
talking
he
about.
embarrassed us.
This is not your average nerd, ladies and gentlemen.
We're sitting here trying to host
It's
a show,
nerd.
and
I'm a nerd, and then there's nerd.
And then
nerd,
this
nerd,
guy
this
wins it, and he's
guy,
like,
yeah.
damn
I don't know, yeah.
He's a for real sports nerd, so it's good to have you out here, bro.
I'm glad you came by, man.
Are you looking forward to
happy
opening
to be
day?
on.
You looking forward to opening day for the Rangers? You think any expectations? You think they got any? I know you're a Rangers homer, right? Like
Yeah, I'm a big. Well,
You're a
I'm
Rangers
a big
homer too, right?
fan, but
I'm a very much Rangers
I'm
homer.
a very homer.
I would say homers for both of you guys.
Yeah, I remember going to the old.
I think y'all are more generally optimistic than I probably would be.
Yeah, very much. I can't root for anybody else but my home teams, as much as they may suck at times. But I think the Rangers will have it. Their offense is okay. I'm not worried about them producing the runs. It's the pitching that can't keep up is what my
I have a
main
question
concern
for
is.
y'all. Do y'all think the Astros have taken over now completely? The AOS?
It's been one year. Give it a little bit.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, again, playing fantasy sports.
He said what I wanted to say.
Yeah, no, really though.
Like playing fantasy sports, I've kept up with really all teams, but the amount of prospects that have actually came up and done well, like Carlos Correa is a beast.
Oh my God,
George
their team
Springer,
is a beast,
Yuli, Springer, Altuve.
My name is Hugo, and I want to get
their lineup is stacked.
Oh my
it's like
God.
an all-star team, basically, a young.
And they
all-star
picked up
team.
great assets along the way to really mix in, and that's why they made the run that they did last year.
It is hard not to root for them. It is hard not. I mean, their team is stacked. Like I want to get it. Like I collect baseball hats. It's kind of what every team. That's what I want. And I know once you buy a hat from a team that did something, the next year you get flagged for it. But the Astros, like that's a team that I could root. If they're a Texas team, how could you not root for them?
They're good. They're exciting. It's a good brand of baseball, though. Just watching them, even if they're down, there's a good possibility they could score those 3 or 4 or 5 runs that they need in the last inning or two.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So it's awesome. I'm excited
I
to
feel
see
bad
the
for the
Astros.
Dodgers.
I'm excited to see the Dodgers. Yeah, I'm excited to see the young teams like that. Not Rangers, not as much.
I do feel bad
that staying
that
up late on those West Coast trips.
And Don went to the Mets, man.
See the bullpen blow another game until they prove it to me. Yeah,
I think John Daniels is on his last little bit of a run, and he better get it together because I don't know, man. We're getting kind of frustrated with what's going on, and we kind of see the hit that the Rangers took once Nolan left, and his focus was on the pitchers, stretch them out, make them work, and now I don't know.
Well, and I think Texas is doing the right thing, and a lot of people they weren't in favor of it with the new stadium. But with the heat that we have down here, and I think that's what's helped Houston just deal with the heat, and like all the really markets that have like Tampa, that's a lot of those.
Arizona,
that's why you see all of them go to the dome stadiums, and that really helps the pitching. So
that's the thing I heard is that pitchers don't want to be standing outside on Sundays at 110 degrees.
Big name pitchers out here. Any free agents, they don't want to come out here to Texas.
Right, and not
as
only
a former pitcher, I could say, yeah, it's hot, man.
Come on now.
Not only attracting free agents to come here, which has been pretty hard, but also
very hard for not only the Rangers, Dallas Mavericks too.
Yeah.
Like there's like a stigma against this whole
Well,
area.
as far as baseball specifically, though, because of the heat, it ruins a lot of these pitchers. And like Darvish, great, right? And so he could have come back, and I know there was money reasons maybe why he didn't, but I think one of the major reasons as well is just the heat really takes its toll on a pitcher.
It does.
So I'm excited for the new stadium.
Cliff Lee didn't want any part of it. He wanted to get out of town as soon as he could, so that says a lot. I'm ready for the new stadium, too. I hope they get those acoustics better than they do in Houston. Did you hear?
Yeah.
Have you been to Houston Stadium?
Yeah.
The acoustics are terrible there, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. So we'll see how they do. As far as stadiums go, I know you've been to a lot. What's your favorite stadium you've ever been to other than something out here?
Luckily, last year I was finally able to get to Fenway. That place is amazing.
Yeah?
And
Tell us about it, dude.
It's crazy how closed in it is, and really how small. Like foul balls that are going to maybe the second deck here are going out of the stadium there.
Wow.
And that's why it's so loud, is because there's not a bad seat in Fenway.
Wow.
It was an amazing experience.
Wow. As far as the foul ball, it sounds kind of like Frisco, right? Like Frisco, like you can potentially get a foul ball just
anywhere.
Anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds crazy. That sounds cool. And the fans out there, do you think, how do they rate compared to Rangers fans?
Oh, they're diehard. I mean,
that's the team.
Texas hasn't had a movie made about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fever
Pitch, one of the best movies.
Sweet.
I mean,
I watched that
it's pretty
recently.
great. It really, if you're not a Red Sox fan,
check it out.
It really does kind of
It's a bucket list,
get
right?
you feeling, right?
Right.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's
Chicago,
other
the
stadiums
Yankee
I'd love
Stadium,
to go to.
the old Yankee Stadium's gone. Now Fenway's there.
Chicago,
Wrigley is what
Chicago's
it is.
was mine. I was supposed to go last summer when the Rangers played the Cubs, which is rare and ever. I couldn't make it happen, but I drove by the stadium, and it's so weird because here we're on the outskirts. We drive in 45 minutes to the stadium, but we literally drove down Lakeshore Drive, made a right, and then bam, in the middle of a neighborhood is a stadium. Like across the street to Taco Bell and a McDonald's, and then I took pictures. Like literally though, people's houses are across the street from outfield. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah,
like,
it's a
these
little
old
different.
stadiums are
Similar
crazy
to
like
Fenway.
that.
I mean, it's just right there in the middle of the city, kind of just
tucked away.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's restaurants right across the street.
That's cool. That's what
just
they're trying to work
so
on
good.
out here, right? To get the whole fan experience better, trying to get the restaurants out there, trying to have a destination to go to other than just, your tailgating. You don't have time all the time, especially during the week, to set up a whole tailgate if you have to work and try to get out to the game and, make the first pitch at 7:05. It's tough to do.
It's hard,
especially being all the way out there in Arlington. Yeah, it's tough. Any Dallas traffic getting out there.
Every time I've gone to a game, I've had to leave early from work to get there during the week.
It's a commitment, right? You basically got to take off
it's an
work
all-day
half a
thing,
day.
you know?
Yeah, basically. So it's cool.
Yeah, I have uncles and aunts out there, and they live closer on the south side to where U.S. Cellular or Comiskey, whatever it's called now. But they take the train, get dropped off, and then bam.
That's
and
another thing.
there,
They need better
right
access
there.
to Texas, to the stadiums out there in Arlington.
That's kind of why I wish the bid
like
was
WAC,
Yeah.
They need to do something like that.
Yeah.
And I know, I think there's been talk about it, things like that.
Transit system.
Uber's been great. I think the last few times we've gone, we've Ubered, and it's perfect. So.
And they will charge you too, though, like those spike pricing if you're trying
During
to leave a Cowboys
events,
game. You're trying to leave any Rangers game, anything like that. When everybody's trying to leave, they will charge you. They definitely take notice of that. So it's tough, man.
It's a tough world out there for a sports fan, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't wait, though. With all that being said, I can't wait till opening day. We're going to be out there tailgating, partying.
Anything else you want to let us know about where we can find these darts tournaments or anything else you want to promote out there?
So on Facebook, I created a few years back Dallas Dart Players. It's a page that basically lets you know about upcoming tournaments. There are several tournaments, and it's open to anyone. At least anyone legal to be in the bar. But, any skill level, it's a blind draw. So you get a partner, you don't have to feel intimidated to go in there and feel like you have to do it all yourself.
That's nice.
Most tournaments are like $12. You pay the entry, and you have a chance to win some money. I've always viewed tournaments as a chance to have a free night out. I was going to go out and do something anyway.
There you go, yeah, exactly.
Might as well go out, have some beers, hang out,
some darts.
drink some beer.
Some Noble Rey beer.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Where's Noble Rey at?
But
Where's
check out
check
out Facebook, Dallas Dart Players. Just ask to be added to the group. It is a private group. Ask to be added, and you can follow all the dart tournaments that are in the Dallas area.
Awesome. Appreciate you coming on, dude. Appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, man.
I think we're going to take a small break. Hashtag champs.
So we just want to remind everybody that this is SportsCave. DaSportzCave.
We'll also be at TNT with Flo Hernandez, comedian.
Wednesday nights, if you're in for comedy.
We'll do some comedy, podcasts.
Tacos and tequila.
Yeah, we'll get to let all the jokes fly.
Yeah, man, that's when we get to really be crazy.
Yeah, then also check us out at the Deep Bellamars Festival on April 7th. More information to come on our pages at DaSportzCave.
DaSportzCave on YouTube, DaSportzCave. Taking a quick break, we'll be right back. Beer me. Thanks for being on, man.
Thanks for having me.
I'm ready when you are. Oh, check. Hello.
Hello.
Shit.
Is it working?
Can y'all hear us? Is it all right?
Can you hear me?
We're back.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
I hear
Thank you,
myself.
ma'am. Thank you for verification.
Oh, good. I got to roll one bullet. Oh.
All right, that's enough.
All right.
What's up? We're back.
All righty then.
This guy.
We are gathered here today. All right, so, Mino, you ready? We good? We live? We're going? All right, so we're back, DaSportzCave. Although we're a sports show, we're now an art show, the Art Cave, as you could say.
Welcome back.
And we're back with a familiar face to one of our last shows, Miss Sara Rose.
A repeat offender.
Which we have some artwork from you, so. But you have your artwork here again today, right?
I do. Thank you guys for having me again. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Awesome. So how's your day been going so far?
It's been going good. I've been selling some prints.
That's
so
awesome.
It's always good.
Prince is where I see it's
If
where
you
it's
have to go to the
easiest.
bathroom today, you will see my artwork because
Well on display.
That is
Everybody by the
there's no
restroom.
way around it.
Everybody by the
everybody
restroom, say hello.
Check out Sarah's art right to your left.
If you turn
right there.
around,
That's hers right there.
she drew all that.
That's all
Everybody in the
nice.
bathroom
Behind you.
line. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for having
Enjoy
to go to the
it.
bathroom.
It's for sale,
It's very
and I'm
nice.
watching you. Don't. We had
Watercolor
sticky
art?
figures last time.
It's watercolor or how?
Oh, it's acrylic.
Acrylic?
All my work
Okay,
is acrylic.
Excuse
Yes.
me, I'm sorry.
Get it right, bro.
I'm sorry.
If we're deeply connected to the game, we got to know these
I'm slipping.
terms.
I'm slipping. Can you show us what you have here?
So what do we have
Yes,
today? Last time we
today,
saw Dallas Skyline.
I do.
Now we have
I have.
I
I call this
love.
Destination Anywhere.
Destination Anywhere
That's cool.
by
That's a
Miss
lot of colors.
Rose. You know what? I
Will
see
you hold
that.
it up? I don't know.
When
We are
did you
30.
make this?
Yeah.
How long did that take you to get that done?
About 6 hours maybe.
Damn.
That's a long
That's
time.
not that bad.
Well,
considering, yeah.
In one time, in one like,
sitting?
day?
Yes, I did it in one sitting. Yes.
Yeah, one sitting. Yeah, awesome. Do you usually do most of your pieces that way?
I do, unless something like I do a lot of splatter art, so sometimes things need to dry overnight, and then I
then
go
go
back
back
to
over.
it the next day.
And for everybody standing over there and listening to us, where can they find your artwork?
I'm on social media, on Instagram and Facebook. It's Art by Sara Rose, and I'm working on a website right now, and I'm also on Zazzle.com, where you can buy my artwork as products, as mugs, foam covers, bags.
Awesome.
Besides
That's awesome. Diverse.
besides paintings, what else do you dabble in? Is there anything else that you do?
I'm actually a writer.
A
I
writer.
have a book out.
That's
but-
the reason why.
What? Just a book? Yeah. What
Yeah.
But
kind of
that's
book?
not what today's about.
The reason I say that is because I saw that once we followed your pages and we saw that you do write. And,
really?
And I saw there was a book and I was like, okay, that's interesting. So can you talk to us about the book?
Sure. I also write middle grade fiction, which is just like junior high level, teen fiction, that sort of thing.
So I have a 10-year-old, or she's almost 10. I'm guessing that's where it's kind of geared toward, right?
Absolutely, yeah. My the book that's out right now is called Tales of a Sevi, and it's geared toward 7th graders or those going into junior high or middle school.
That's a tough
But
time.
It is
That
a
is
tough time,
that's
and that's what
exactly
inspired
what I
me
wanted
to
to-
write the book.
Awesome. So you like your personal, maybe
Yes,
tough
it's
times?
extremely personal.
I
and
got you.
It's
So
all
you won't
about
get
how
too
to get
much
through
into
those
that?
first tough years of junior high.
Yeah.
It's great for like 10 to 13-year-old girls.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Miss Madison, you hear that? We
We'll
have
have to check
a
that
writer
out.
that's going to
Awesome.
cater to what you need.
That's awesome. I think it says a lot about you that you want to write books for that age.
I did see
Well,
that.
thank you. I
kind of
appreciate
wanted
that.
to mention that because it hits close to home.
It hits close-
You
Yeah,
guys
you
have
should
done
check
your
it out.
research.
I
Yeah.
did, yes. I saw the book.
We
I
do
was like, oh,
homework. Don't let it fool you. Don't
don't
let
let
it
it
fool
fool
you.
Love it. I love
we
it.
can't have you back on if we're not going to know what we're talking about. So,
Yeah,
but that
for
is
sure.
awesome, and I think we're going to check that book out. Especially, I have
thank
one that
you.
loves to read, and now that I have the author here, now she's acting shy.
That's good. Do you have any writing projects coming up?
No, I'm not. I mean, I have a series planned for the book, but right now I'm dabbling in art and other things.
okay.
So
That's cool. That's
Any
cool.
other festivals or art shows that are coming up that you have planned?
yes, I'm scheduled to be at the Pancakes and Booze show at the door
Pancakes and how
on
awesome
April
is that?
7th. Yeah.
That's on
We
April
love
7th?
pancakes. How have we not heard of this yet?
That sounds amazing.
Pancakes and brews. If I'm not
sure you've
invited, I
never
will
heard
be
of
there
it.
just to be there because I don't know, breakfast and brew. That's the breakfast of champions.
And where would that be at?
I'm sorry?
The Breakfast and Brews?
Where is that hosted?
Pancakes and Booze.
Oh, Pancakes and
yeah.
Brews.
Yeah, that is hosted at the door on April 7th.
In Deep Ellum, right?
Awesome.
Yes, in Deep Ellum, and I'm also doing the Arlington Arts Festival. I think it's in May, and the Plano Arts Festival in April.
Congrats.
So a little bit of here, a little
Awesome.
bit there. Everybody,
Yeah.
a little bit everywhere. Awesome.
That's
awesome,
awesome. You're
awesome.
everywhere. That's awesome. That's the way to
So-
be. That's cool.
For the people that weren't with us last week and got to hear our interview, can you tell everybody how long you've been doing the art scene? How long have you been involved in the art?
Sure, yeah, I've been painting for several years now. I just started selling my artwork a couple months ago, so I'm very
Awesome.
new into the whole art show scene, but I've been painting for many, many years.
That's
And
awesome.
would you say that Dallas art scene is one that's kind of on the rise, kind of?
Yeah,
Kinda growing,
absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, I would think so, yeah. I mean, I've had already show after show. It just kind of been a domino effect. It's been really, really fun.
That's cool. We love the whole network that it seems like you're a part of and a lot of people are a part of. And of course,
Yeah, I kind of feel like we're in a little clique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting
I
there.
hope we're
getting there.
accepted.
We're the cool kids.
Yeah,
you know, right?
I want to be part. Like we're
I
the
like
ones
that,
sitting at the
yeah.
outside table. Like, can we get in with you guys?
Yeah,
Like,
we just want to hang out and drink beer and look at art.
I mean, why not?
We're glad to have you on again. It's cool. And of course, we get to see you, and we know you're out there working hard, and we can see it in your work, and we're
Yeah,
fans
well,
of yours.
I
It's
really
awesome.
appreciate being here with you guys. You guys are great at what you do.
Thank you.
I know
Appreciate
you
it.
specialize in sports, but you have, just as great of an impact on the arts community for
Thank
what
you.
you're doing.
I hope so.
Yeah, I know we try to talk a little bit of sports with you about the Rangers, and you
Yeah.
said you're not excited at all. And I think we're pretty much all on the same page. So
I mean, I get excited every year, every
Yeah.
spring training, and it's just tough.
Yeah.
It's
It's
tough.
They break your
Because
heart.
you love the Rangers, you love your hometown, but
They keep you up late.
we
for
all
nothing.
know,
those West Coast
Those
games.
no
are like,
good Rangers. No, we know how it is
Yeah.
too. I'm
Especially
sure.
with Houston being so
Oh,
amazing.
Yeah, here we
Yeah,
go
Such
again.
an amazing
so good.
lineup, and
Yeah.
they
Those
just won the
damn
World
I
Astros.
was
Series.
talking about that. Yeah.
It hurts. It hurts a little bit.
Yeah,
so
it's still
since
too
you do
soon, too
dabble a
soon.
little in sports, what do you feel this year? What are your expectations of the Rangers? What do you want as a fan? What should we accomplish? What's the minimum bar we should set?
I mean, I love the Texas Rangers. Ever since they went to the World Series in 09 or
Yeah,
or
09,
2010
yeah.
for the first time.
10, yeah.
I have the expectation for them every single year.
Right.
I think they can always make it to the playoffs, and that's what I shoot for. But
Yeah, no, we all did. I think we're all ready to celebrate a championship. We were ready to have a parade, and
It's the
they
last
let
one
us
we
down.
need. That's the last
Even
one
if
we
they
need.
can just
afraid we
win
may
the
not ever
division,
get to
you
that
know.
point again. Yeah,
We have
it's not
hockey,
looking-
we have basketball, we have football. We just need that baseball one.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
never gonna
It
happen.
was so close.
no, don't say that. Don't say that.
It'll happen, but just like
I know.
maybe when my daughter's when she's willing me in a wheelchair, maybe we'll get one. We'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna be like the Cubs,
Oh, don't
maybe.
say that.
Yeah, the Cubs. Yeah. Anything
like
else?
that.
Anything else you want to plug in while you're here with us? And anything
Plug
else you
your
want
page.
to? Your pages again one more time.
Yeah, just on social media, I'm Art by Sara Rose
So
on Instagram and Facebook, and I'm working on a website right now. So
Everybody over there in line, turn
Yeah.
around and buy some
if
art.
you're in the bathroom line, you're looking at my work.
If you're not buying
So
art, you're
I
here for
appreciate
the
you
wrong
having
reason.
to go to the bathroom right now.
That is a prime spot though, right? Like everybody that came in today at least saw something that you done.
Yeah, that's one
Maybe-
way to
maybe.
look at it.
One way to look at it, I
one way-
guess.
It depends how you look at it. I got you.
I mean, you could be over here in the corner with
Could be blocked, but it's
with
all
a
good.
bag. Yeah, it's all good though.
With everything said, it's still beautiful art.
It's awesome.
Nice to see you. Thank
That's
you
awesome.
very much.
And we thank you for coming.
Thank you
and
guys
thank
so
you for
much. I
having
really
us.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
yeah.
Y'all follow her and check her art out.
Art by Sara
Give it up for
Rose.
Sarah. Thank you.
Follow
Thank
her
you,
on Instagram.
guys.
Everybody give her a round of applause. Check her artwork out. I know we have some at home. It's nice to add to your collection.
There's a lot of.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you guys.
There's a lot of cool art out here.
All right, and we want to remind you that we are DaSportzCave. You can find us on YouTube at DaSportzCave. You can also find us at #champs.tv. It's an easy link to get to. Subscribe. We come live usually on Sundays, but today we're doing special events here at Noble Rey Brewery with the Art and Chip Show. I know I had plenty of brews. I had plenty of chips, as you can
Me
see.
too,
The
yeah.
open
We tore up these hip hop chips.
bags on bags
Pork
on
skins,
bags,
pork
bro.
rinds.
These are okay. So I had the pork
Popcorn.
rinds. I had the little yachty cheese chips. Those are good.
Any personal favorites?
The pork rinds to me are personally my favorite. They're kind of a healthy snack. They're free food. I kind of do look into that because as big as I am, I do watch what I eat. But these are kind of like a free snack that I don't have to worry about. But these are tasty. I mean, I don't know. Pork rinds, I mean, you can't go wrong with that in beer. Why not? So we do have one more artist coming in before we wrap up, before we get anything. We want to remind everybody that if you're here and listening, make sure you check every booth out. Make sure you check these artists out. They're putting their heart and soul out for everybody to come see and check out the workout. So we want you guys to go out there and experience their artwork, get to know them, know why they're doing it. Like I said, we're a sports show at an art show. Like, we are here for a reason. It's not us, really for us, it's for them. So with that said, we like to welcome our next artist, who is
Hi, I'm Morgan Perry.
Hello,
Miss Morgan Perry.
Nice to
Thank you for being
nice to meet
here.
you. I
Yeah,
met you.
thanks
I
for
got to
having
meet you
me.
earlier. Yes, we bought a necklace from you. Love your work. She has some nice coasters with her and some necklaces that she has that she made. This Texas coaster. Who
Texas.
doesn't love Texas people?
Texas.
Right.
Hey!
Everybody loves Texas. I love that artwork. I love that blue
The
on there.
original, it's actually out there. It's huge. It's like 4x4. We have prints on wood, these little wooden coasters,
Cool.
magnets.
Awesome.
Take a look.
It's awesome. Yeah, we bought some magnets from you also, so we definitely love your work.
So what would you say is your main medium? Like what is it that you do mainly?
I mainly paint acrylic on canvas.
Okay. We're getting to learn these terms. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're learning.
Like, I took art class, but I kind of.
It's been a while.
We know what it is. Yeah, it's been a little bit, but we kind of now we're getting the gist. And just to start off, where can people find your work at? What do you have any social media pages or anything we can just follow you instantly?
I do have a website. It's perspectivesbymorgan.com.
Pretty easy. Perspectivesbymorgan.com. We've had some weird names today. Yeah. That one's one of the easiest ones to remember.
Short and sweet.
My Instagram is really weird.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
There is we just had to okay.
Brace yourself.
Here we go.
It's Morgan Meezy. So it's Morgan M33ZY.
Okay.
Y'all heard that? One more time.
Is that inspired by anybody?
Morgan, huh?
Inspired by anybody? Meezy?
No, when I was like in high school, people called me Meezy.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I got you. We didn't know.
So it's Morgan
M33ZY.
Morgan M33ZY.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. See, I won't remember that later, but I did it now.
So I understand you've had a good day in sales today out there?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
that's awesome.
We've sold several prints. I do jewelry as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's turn this around and let's put it right here so we can see this.
Yeah,
oh no, where do you want it?
Right, we'll do it right there.
Okay, cool.
Can we get that right there? Yeah, I think we can see that right there. So you do jewelry as well?
Yeah, so I got some different rocks, agates, gemstones,
Earthy stuff. I
crystals.
saw you on Facebook. I saw the post that you made, and I was immediately a fan of yours. I saw like the jewelry, especially the women's jewelry. I thought it was really nice. I knew.
So that's
something that my girlfriend would like.
Something that we haven't really experienced too much about is anybody that does jewelry. So how long does a piece normally take you to do, like on an average scope?
Really, honestly, not that long, especially for the geodes. They're really simple to drill into, and it's a really quick process. Honestly, like the chains are already pre-made.
Oh, cool.
So I just
kind of
put
put
the
it together.
hardware in, put it around the chain.
So your
good
job
to
is
go.
to find the nice piece that's supposed to go on it. Okay.
So, I mean, my husband and I, we take trips to Arkansas.
Awesome.
So we'll go digging in the ground, get some
Wow,
crystals.
so you found most of these.
So these
all
are
of them?
101s.
Yeah,
right?
so some of them are actually I handpicked myself.
Wow.
Others were actually already pre-made by another artist.
Okay.
So, I mean, they're from all over the world. I have some from Brazil, some from Arkansas.
Wow, it's okay. We'll fix it later.
Casper
Don't
is
worry.
here.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have a favorite piece or a favorite place to go look for that type of stuff?
You know, honestly, I haven't gotten to travel too much yet.
Or is there a favorite area maybe that you get them from?
Not really.
No.
It's kind of everywhere.
Everywhere.
You can find art anywhere, really.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And as far as any events go, do you have any other art festivals coming up?
Yeah, in October, it's going to be October 20th. It's Arts Goggle in Fort Worth.
Awesome. That's cool.
We keep hearing Fort Worth coming up a lot. A lot of people we talk to seem to lead to us that there's a lot of a big art scene out of Fort Worth coming out. Is that something that you participate mostly as well in Fort Worth?
Absolutely. So I'm originally from Fort Worth, so the art scene in Fort Worth is just immaculate. The culture is so much alive. I mean, every artist from Fort Worth, I mean, they just welcome you with open arms.
We tend to see
I think they breed that from us, from what I've seen, from the kids going to the museums, and they make it a big part of their culture. I think they emphasize it more in Fort Worth than they do in Dallas.
They do. You know what? I do remember in my middle school, we took an art trip to the Fort Worth Museum, and I remember that because we went to Kincaid's to eat hamburgers.
Nice.
Yes, but the Fort Worth Art Museum is really a nice place. The way it's set up is really nice. It's located. Ours is kind of Dallas is kind of in the middle of downtown, but Fort Worth, you don't get that feeling that where you're in a big city. You kind of feel like you're in a more comfortable place. It's more comfort. It's a comfort zone. It's small but not small. It's hard to explain. I don't know how to explain it.
It's cozy.
It's cozy. There you go. It's cozy. The Fort Worth Art Scene the museum is cozy.
I got you.
And they actually have a cultural district is what they call it, where all the museums, the art, the science, history, it's all kind of in one general area.
That's cool.
But
Y'all
Art
making
Sparkle
money
is
there.
actually in the south side on Magnolia. They actually shut down the street.
Okay.
I've been doing it for about 6-7 years now,
Awesome.
and it's been successful every year.
That sounds
Awesome.
cool. That sounds cool. What type of like theme is it? Is it like is it around Halloween or how does it? Just the artsy
in the
theme?
fall.
In the fall.
A fall festival. That sounds really cool. I'll have to go check it out.
But as you can see, we're not too keen on to the whole scene, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
So as a whole, as you experience art here in Dallas and in Fort Worth and in Texas, how would you compare it to maybe other cities where are maybe more known or they have more notoriety for the art scene? How would you compare us to? Are we on the rise? Are we underground, or are we like making a wave to get there?
I think we're definitely on the rise.
Okay.
I mean, you look at Beer and Chips. I mean, we have comparable festivals like the Pancakes and Booze and the Chocolate and Art. These festivals are just coming up more and more. And also the Beer and Chips, I mean, we're expanding too. I mean, we're what started in Houston, now in Dallas, and it's expanding to Fort Worth. It's making its way to Miami and LA.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
So-
Do you intend to be?
Are we
part of
going to go
all
to
of those-
Miami or what? Can you check?
Are
Can you
you-
green light that?
I'm sorry. Do you intend to be a part of all of the festivals going forward? Like to continue to work with them with the beer and
Do I
art?
do what?
Do you anticipate to continue to work with them going out of town? And,
Oh, definitely.
Yeah? Awesome.
Yeah.
You can see yourself.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And there's also one in Austin too coming
Awesome.
up. So I definitely intend on being there.
That's cool.
In Miami.
That's very cool. That's exciting. So like I'm a part of a networking of trying to do different things like that in fashion, different things like that. So in sports, of course, we're trying to grow and get out there also. So that's cool to see that and to be a part of this here in Dallas. But you never know. So
Well, here's my biggest thing. I mean, I have to touch on this subject.
okay.
You have all these big art festivals like Main Street in Fort Worth or the Deep Ellum Arts Festival, but when you go to these festivals, you think like you would expect to see all these local artists, and you just don't. And I wish I understood why. I mean, I know why, business is business. But I think with these smaller festivals like Beer and Chips, I got to give them mad props because they really involve locals.
Yeah.
People from Dallas and Fort Worth. Every artist here tonight is from Dallas, Fort Worth
I love
area.
it. I
and
love
I'm
it.
mad respect for that, seriously, because these festivals need to be about the local art community because that's how we grow.
I love it, and I hear it in your voice. And we were blessed to be able to be a part of the Deep Ellum Art Festival. And from people that invited us in, told me exactly what you just said. There's a lot of people
The need
from
for the local-
outside.
yeah.
There's a lot of outside influence on it. We're actually going to be there hosting, and we want you to come by. And we personally invite you to come on. I know it might not. Just come through. Just
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
we'll
If
be
you don't,
there.
if you're not going to be
in the
there to
area,
be,
come through.
we will be there and representing everybody that we've talked to. And we've done 2 festivals, and it was the Legal Brew
Legal Brew Company
and this one. And
in
so
Arlington.
we got, like he said, we got invited to do the Deep Element. That's the same. Like he said, we heard the same thing. The local artists need a voice, and we want to be that voice. So if you don't have a booth there, or you're just going to be there
We
to be
need
there,
you,
just
basically.
come by. Like we
Yeah.
want everybody to know that we're here for y'all. Like this is. We want to promote the scene that we know is, I guess, not as known because it's our local artists, and to us, it's underground. Like kind of like we heard the same thing. There's other festivals focus on bigger names. Well, we want to know, we want to promote who's here doing it with us from the ground up. So if you happen to swing by, please visit our booth. We will have a time and slot for you. We'll make room for you to talk, promote your artwork. We want to get everybody's voice out. You guys have been nothing but supportive of us. Like I said, you come to art show, you see a SportsCave. Like, what are they doing here?
Right.
We're here for you. We want to grow our voice with your voice, and we love to see. It's so dope to see what you guys are doing here locally. That people don't see that. Like, everyone thinks of like, you know, the culture is in Austin or New York and LA and bigger cities, San Francisco, but we see it here. And honestly, I was in Austin for a conference last week, and I drove around. I was bored. I saw better stuff here than I did over there because I know it's homegrown. So we're definitely promoting the homegrown feel. Like, we want you to come by. We want you to promote. Anybody you have come through the SportsCave, art festivals, beer and chips, everybody, let's work together. Let's all grow each other. It's kind of what we want. And I don't know if anybody else has come through for y'all to give you that voice, to be able to promote it out and put your links out and, hey, let's get it out there everywhere. That's kind of what our mission is to get you guys out, because you guys are doing amazing things here. So
Thank
we're
you.
we're just blessed to have you guys accepting us to be here. I mean, we don't have to talk about sports, but we want to definitely talk about art. So we thank you for coming on.
We can get down on some sports too.
Yeah,
Hey, okay.
All
right. Well, now
ask
that we're
every
there.
one of our guests, is there anything that you want to say or cover, or something you want to get off your chest?
Anything.
Sports?
Sports related?
Who's your
related,
team?
yeah.
Who you love?
Cowboys, Rangers, Mavericks.
Well,
Hey,
get
bro.
out of here. I'm just kidding. We are Dallas Stars fan. My husband and I. He's right there.
Go Stars.
Go Stars. There you go.
He actually is like Tyler Seguin's doppelganger.
Yeah, he
Look
does.
at
I
him. He's
can
got
see
the
it. I
hat
can
on
see
and
it.
everything.
I kind of see
He's
the
got the
Sagan.
playoff
though.
beard
Yeah, I
full
do
effect.
see
Look at
that.
him.
Hey, bro, we ought to go try that. Get into
I
the
love
game. Let's
Stars.
put a
We're
suit
going
on and go.
to the
Like,
Stars game pretty soon. So.
we'll just call him Tyler.
What do y'all think about the Stars? They're kind of disappointing this year, right?
So how we at?
They're not, right? Not as good as you thought they were going to be,
We
right?
don't want to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, that's
Right.
true.
They
that's
should have
true.
gone further last year, though, too.
Yeah.
Our
Well, I mean, with the
expectation was
entire
kind of
new
like, hey,
team,
they're
I
young,
mean-
they're good, let's go.
They've built an entirely new team. I mean, you bring
Yeah,
all
they
these
have
new
built a whole new
people
team.
in,
She's
so, I
right.
mean,
She's right. New coach. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
but I
Hitchcock.
think they're gonna get there. Next year, it's our year.
Next year's our year. I hope
We still have
so.
a chance
We
to
need
get in the playoff this year. We won't go
We
far,
have a chance, but I
next
mean-
year for sure. Yeah,
Next year, it's gonna be our year.
The
I'm calling
beautiful
it right
thing
now.
about the hockey is you just need a chance, right? You just
And if he calls it right, you got to buy her a new house. He just called it right
Play
now.
some
Hear that? New
defense.
house.
New house. If she's right, new house.
That's cool though. Any other sports related things?
I don't watch a lot of sports.
Okay,
That's
I
cool
got
with
you,
us.
I got you. You seem
Just
like you're
talking.
ready to just start just going at it, talking about.
I'm here, like you're here to support me. I'm here to support
Okay,
you.
yeah,
Exactly.
No, we're good. We don't know that much hockey, so we'll keep it at
Yeah,
that.
wait. If you want to talk about baseball or
We haven't been
football
keeping
or
it up. We haven't been keeping
soccer
it
or
up. I've been watching a little
hockey, kind of. Look, we don't really skate too much.
Not quite,
But,
not no more.
we do what we can. But like I said, that's the mission. Let's help each other grow. So. Like I said, if we see you around, or if you want to follow us, we'll make sure we follow you back, and let us know any events you would like to cover. We'll definitely shout you out on our show that we normally do, and we definitely want to make the Dallas-Fort Worth scene grow, and that's kind of what we're here for. So
Yeah,
we do appreciate you coming on, and
thanks for having me.
sharing your artwork with us.
Thank you.
We're amazed at all the awesome artwork that's coming out.
Yeah, it's incredible. Everybody here.
Everybody's
Yeah,
awesome,
seriously,
so
that's
awesome.
some
You
top
guys are so welcoming. Like, you can understand the fear that I had. Like, what are they gonna say? Like, we're a sports show. Like, oh my god. I say that over and over, and it's just, but you guys have been welcoming, and let's grow. Let's just get this. Let's get this on. Let's put us on the map. That's what I
Let's
want to
get
do.
it on.
Let's do it.
Appreciate it.
So if you want to let everybody know while we're here where we can find your artwork, so that we can post your link, and everybody that's watching and we'll watch where you can find your artwork. Want to let us know where you can find your artwork?
Where I can. Oh, so my website,
Yes.
perspectivesbymorgan.com. Or Instagram, I try to be active on social media. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
I know how
it's
it
just
is.
at Morgan Measy, and that's Morgan M33ZY.
I remember that.
Cool.
33ZY.
Send it out there. It's
Send
a
it out.
necessary evil. I get it too.
And actually, I gotta say too, these coasters were actually made by my husband.
Awesome.
And it's just
By Tyler Sagan, everybody.
Tyler
Yes,
Sagan.
that's awesome. No,
Tyler Sagan made
Shout out
the-
to your husband. What's your husband's name?
Devin Overton.
Devin Overton.
Shout
So
out to husband.
DevinOvertonArt.com, and that's DEVYN.
Hey, Devin, why don't you come on the show? Don't be shy, Devin.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, Devin.
Come on, man.
I do love that
That's
shirt,
a,
bro.
That's a nice.
That's a
he's
dope
representing.
shirt.
Both of them are representing. They both stood out over there. I just wanted to say, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Tyler Sagan, thank you for coming on.
Of course.
All right.
Yes. No, man to man, I appreciate what you do, helping your wife out there, and y'all helping each other, and it looks cool seeing y'all do that together.
She's being very humble. She did all the work.
Yeah, she didn't do any work?
She did all the work.
Oh, she did all the work?
She did all the
That's
work.
cool.
I stood back.
It's cool
I didn't do
seeing
anything.
y'all as a team out there. That's cool.
Yeah.
So it's cool you're supporting her and doing that stuff. So I just
Thank
wanted
you
to
so
welcome
much.
you on.
Thanks
And
for coming
I
on,
didn't know
man.
if you wanted to say anything about the Stars or anything like that.
Go Stars.
Go Stars. There you go. Hey, how about them Stars?
Go Stars. Go beer and chips.
Go beer and chips.
Dallas, Austin, where else? Fort Worth?
Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, Miami. We're reaching out to LA, Chicago. We're trying to blow this up.
They're coming for you.
Look, I'm
We're
definitely
trying to make it huge.
Like, hey, I'll travel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm down to travel.
Like I don't know
Nice
how we
to
can
meet
write
you,
that
man.
off
Thank
as
you
a
very
business expense, but yeah, let's do this. Chicago,
Yeah.
Let's
Miami.
do this. Mutual benefit, guys.
All right, cool. Thank you.
That works for us, man. Thank y'all for coming on, man. Appreciate that. Make sure you guys, your booth is still, I know it's about wrapping up, but your booth is outside, right around. So make sure you come check them out. They're right outside. Please go out there, support your local artists. They do this out of their passion, so please go support them. Everybody go check out your artists. Do what you can. Buy some art, guys. This is what we're here for. Beer is fun, chips are good, but the art is the passion. That's how we teach our other generations to keep it going. Is passing that tradition on. So let's go ahead and make this a great event. So now, Mino, we do have some special guests for us coming up. I'm kind of nervous now, man.
Yes.
I don't know. These are the big guests, the big guys, the big wigs.
Right. We have our owners here, Noble Rey.
Noble Rey. Everybody give a shout out to Noble Rey for having us here. Everybody, hey!
Supporting local art.
Not
Good
gonna lie.
beer, great
Some
service.
great
Thank y'all
beer.
very much. Great beer.
Some great beer. This I've been drinking this one off the leash. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite. And
You
the
like it?
firefighter one is also
Oh
good
yeah,
too.
that's what we're drinking. The IPA.
The IPA is,
Yeah.
oh man, it got me. I drank the first sip and I was like, all right, this is great beer. So what can you tell us about Noble Rey Brewery?
I'll let you take this one.
Oh well, what do you want to know?
Everything.
Everything. All right. Well, we.
How much time do you have?
Yeah, I was saying we could be here all day.
No, I got you.
We formed this in 2012. Took us 3 years to get open. Opened this spot in 2015. We're a brew pub, which is why you see guest beers on here. Allows us to sell other people's beers. We've got a 15-barrel brew house. We pump out about 350 barrels a month.
Wow, tasty.
That equates to about 5,000 to 6,000 barrels a year. Just to give you some perspective, like people like Lakewood or Community, they do about 10 to 15,000 barrels. We're going into our third year, so we're hoping probably in the next year or two we'll hit those 10, 15,000 barrel marks.
Cool.
So we're still pretty new, but we've been around.
That's awesome.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, everybody in DFW, all the breweries are pretty close to each other, aren't they?
Yeah.
You all guys support each other, right?
Oh, for sure. Actually, when I got into the industry in Dallas, I worked for Michael Peticolas. So I worked for Peticolas Brewing Company, and then I worked for Lakewood for a minute.
And Lakewood's out of Garland, is it not?
Yeah, Lakewood's out of Garland. Yeah.
We're
There's two breweries
from
in
Garland, so
hey, there's 2 breweries in Garland. Intrinsic.
Intrinsic is we visit Intrinsic quite often. There's some pretty good guys up there.
Oh yeah. We've got a beer coming out with Intrinsic in May called Pink Tuxedo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a sour blonde ale with raspberries,
sounds
cherries.
Sounds good.
It's really good. And they're putting out a version called Blue Tuxedo, and it's got blue raspberries and stuff like that in it.
That sounds
So
really
it's
good
a
for
really fun
summer.
collaboration. We did it last year. We're putting it in cans this year, so it'll be really fun.
That's
cool.
awesome, man.
Congratulations.
I don't think that people know how much the local beer tastes as. This is better than any other beer you can have.
Because you're getting it at the source.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Dude,
you're getting it straight from the source.
And these local ones, I was at Austin for a conference, and the beers that I chose were the ones from home, just because I know how good they were.
Right. That's okay. You can be a homer. It's fine.
I am very much
down
a
for
homer.
it.
The guys in
we
Austin
just
were
started distribution in Austin and stuff, so we're like, yeah, please try our beer
Dude,
down there.
I swear, if I'm in Austin and I see a Noble Rey, I will buy that.
Yeah.
They were like, "Where are you from?" I'm from here. Well, what part? Dallas. So I want that beer.
Right.
I know it's from home.
Well, go check out Craft Pride. They're really good to us.
Okay.
Those guys are awesome.
They're amazing.
Off
I
of
love
Rainy
the art
Street.
here. I mean, it's fitting that y'all have an art show here. When I checked out the website, who's in charge of the art?
The art, that's we have a bunch of different people.
Okay.
I wish I could take the credit for it. It's more I just regurgitate something out of my head. I'm just like, hey, this is my idea.
So Mr. T?
Yeah, Mr. T, that's me.
That's
I
you.
came up with the idea, the name. I came up with the name, and I approached an artist and just said hey, it's Baracus. And they're like, who's Baracus? Because these young dudes, they don't know who Baracus is.
Right.
And you're like, Mr. T, and they're like, I don't know. And you're like, Dude, for real.
Oh,
like,
right.
let me go pull something up for you real quick. No, I grew up on like the A-Team. So we talked about doing like a whole A-Team thing. We were gonna like buy like a van,
I got
like
you.
have it like robots and everything like
yeah.
that. But yeah, Baracus, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's like led into like another beer. We got Barampus. So
Okay.
it's like a Krampus, which
It's
is
like Krampus version of Baracus.
Yeah, it's a Krampus version of Baracus. It's like
It's amazing.
it's as if Krampus decided he wanted to be cool.
I got
So yeah, so he's got like the
Get some
chains,
swag.
he's got
Oh,
everything,
yeah.
he's got the
Midlife
swag.
crisis. I got
He's dude, he's
And
down.
as we're talking, dude, can you explain why there's a sudden sweetness smell of the coffee?
Oh yeah.
Somebody probably just
my
brewed a
God,
cup of
that
coffee.
smells so good.
So yeah, we probably just did some coffee. We have our own roast. Yeah, we teamed up with 5 a.m. Drip, a local roaster, and they do our coffee beans for
That
us. We
smells
do.
so
Yeah.
good.
And that's just
He
our
was
house
distracted.
blend. Coming out like at the end of the month, we'll have another blend. It'll be a spring blend that's a little bit lighter in the roast, but it'll be out. And we're working on some stuff that we're gonna do with these barrels too. So we're gonna do something with barrels and coffee, and we're gonna get funky just like we do with our beers.
That sounds cool,
that's
man.
so
I like
good.
how y'all are. You can tell y'all are innovative and think outside of the box. Is this
Trying to.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Is this the
trying
first
to.
art festival that y'all have had?
What's that?
Is this the first art festival that y'all hosted?
No, we did this last year.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
did this one last year.
huge success
But yeah, it
last
was a huge
year.
success.
Yeah.
We love Josh and those guys. So
Awesome.
they killed it last year. They asked if they could do it again this year, and we said yeah. And we've actually already planned ahead for next year. We got
Awesome.
we're getting them on the calendar. Yeah, like we've done other art stuff, but like this is probably the most successful one.
That's cool.
There's a lot of artists that like live in this area. Like there's actually a lot of live work spots down the street.
Yeah.
So we have artists in here all the time. Like
That's cool.
photographers, like painters, just everything.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah.
That's a good place to be.
Right.
Around the design district,
Right?
everything it all works
for sure.
together.
Yeah, we didn't realize when we moved into the design district that it was the design district. Like they're like, no, there's artists that live here.
Yeah,
They live
it
and
is,
work,
man, it
and
is.
like they will walk in, and if you're open at 8 in the morning, they will be here at 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have things to do.
That's good, man.
I'm trying to like determine how PG I need to be. I'm
I
like,
know
I'm-
it's no.
I cuss
You
way
cuss, bro. Yeah,
too
go
much.
for it. Go for it.
as much as anybody
yeah.
else.
Like I just want to like there's been a couple times where I'm like,
No, you own the
No.
place, man. Good. Have at it.
We're in your spot, bro. You say whatever you
hey,
want.
no, I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody that's like
No, not
watching
at all,
or
not at all. It's
or
open.
listening.
Our guests can say whatever they want. Man.
Yeah, basically.
Well, fuck
We're
yeah.
just glad you guys were able to host us and have us here, and we definitely appreciate being here.
Right.
There's some great
This is
beer here,
awesome.
man.
Yeah.
Oh man, like
Do y'all have any events coming up that y'all want to plug or anything that
Man,
you want to
we
tell
got a
everybody
bunch-
about?
we got a bunch of stuff
Okay,
coming
so
up.
I will say we have Bridesmaids Tears coming out.
Yep,
Bridesmaids Tears is a phenomenal
strawberry rhubarb sour saison.
Yep.
Comes out April 12th.
Awesome.
We're gonna do like a what we call an anniversary party.
Okay.
So it's gonna be like come wearing your shittiest or funkiest bridesmaid's dress.
awesome.
We'll
It's our
party
might
like
hit
that.
that one up.
Yeah, it's actually it's like our wedding beer. So we got married 4 years ago, and this will be
Congratulations.
Like, it
Thank
comes out on our anniversary.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do like
Man,
a cake
that's dope,
tasting,
bro.
like cake
Yeah,
fairing,
that's
and all that
beautiful,
stuff.
man.
We got what is it? Big Texas Beer Fest coming up at the end of this month, so we'll be there like usual. We've got Fruity Tang coming out like mid-month.
Fruity Tang? Berliner.
Yeah, Fruity Tang. It's a Berliner Weiss
Yeah,
with
Berliner
cherries,
Weiss.
and well, it's named after exactly what you think it's named after.
Right.
Yeah, and then we got a bunch of different beers coming out. Like we got, like they said, the Intrinsic collaboration.
Yeah.
We got Tropical Combat Firefighter, which is like just more of like a pineapple, like mango
Oh, man.
version
I
of
love
the.
that sounds
of
so-
the,
Of the
like
IPA.
tropical.
I'm
Yeah.
not
So-
the
mouth
biggest
is, like,
beer
watering,
fan, but y'all
like-
stuff makes me want to try it. It makes
Oh,
me
man,
excited
like-
for beer. That's
That's
awesome.
just is like all of our beers. We got
good
something
stuff.
up there for everybody. Like if
Yeah.
you're like a Coors Light guy,
Yeah,
like hey
or
man,
like
I just go chill on the lake. I'm just gonna drink some Coors Light. We got a beer for you. It's Sex in a Canoe. I mean,
That's
but if
what
you
I've
want to
been
do some like, no, if you want to get crazy, like we got some crazy shit. Like we
Yeah.
got Mother Night, which is like it's a funky, sour, dark saison.
Right.
And like that's one of those beers where like we've noticed people either love it or they hate it.
Yeah.
It's not like your intro beer for
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some of that.
They're like, give me that one.
I want
Like,
that.
line me up.
I said, whatever he said, give me 2 of those.
Yeah, I'll take 2 of them.
Yeah, man, that's
You
awesome.
get a
dude.
shotgun a crowler of it, right?
Hey, man,
'Cause
I'm
we do
down.
crowlers and growlers to go. We do beer to go.
I
here,
am
too.
gonna definitely grab a growler to go. I'd like to collect them. That's kind of what they're for, man. So
Right? Yeah. We call them little hand grenades. We got the 32-ounce ones.
All right, babe. Can you go get me a hand grenade?
Yeah, like a couple hand grenades.
I have an intrinsic one, so now I gotta get one from every brewery. So I gotta get one from everywhere I go. But yeah, anything else you guys want to promote coming up? Anything that you website? Where can we find you? Where can we get your merch? Where can we find your beers?
www.nobleraybrewing.com. Absolutely.
We're making some updates. We're gonna hopefully launch a new online store. So you can get our merch online. You'll be able to we'll ship it right to your house.
Awesome.
You can get our coffee online as
yeah,
well.
It's not if you're local, it's not a long drive.
Oh no,
It's a really sweet spot, dude. Yeah.
Too. We got the farmers market, which we're in the middle of the farmers market. We got a 600 square foot tap room there.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
We got this too. So
awesome.
You can find us literally everywhere. We're pretty accessible.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
I would definitely keep an eye out, man.
Well, hopefully we'll get to work with y'all again.
Anytime you guys want to come back, let me know.
I'm hoping so.
You guys can do whatever you want. We're pretty easy. You want to post up in the corner? We'll let you post up in the corner.
Okay, that sounds
I might have to
great.
get them out. Can we do open mic? Can we do jokes up there? Like,
every Thursday.
We do open mic night every Thursday.
Every Thursday. There you go.
Every Thursday.
Maybe I'll
Except
try
for this Thursday. Somebody rented out the tap room this
Oh,
Thursday.
okay. That's good. That's good. Good business.
Saving grace right there.
That's awesome.
We'll write our
You're
jokes
like,
down.
oh man, I would have come, but
I was gonna do it this Thursday, but you said it's
Thursday's the only Thursday I had available.
Damn it! All right.
I'll look
So
at my
next
calendar.
time.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody, make
Thank
sure you guys
guys.
tune in and make sure you guys check out all the merch. Noble Rey Brewing Company. I can't explain how good it smells in here right now, but it smells awesome.
It's a mixture of beer and
it's
coffee.
Beer and coffee. Oh my!
And these delightful chips. These chips have been amazing.
I've had. What's your favorite chip? Do you have a favorite one?
I like the Migos.
I haven't had the Migos.
Their music's good too, but the chips are better.
I haven't had the Migos. I had the little yachty cheese.
Have you had the Fetty Wap though? That
I
honey
haven't
jalapeno?
No, all I had was these ones right here.
I
Fetty Wap.
will really look out for those.
Chips at the Rappers, y'all. How genius is that? Oh my God.
I saw that in Louisiana. We were just in New Orleans and we were driving back and saw it in the gas station. We're like, what in the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And we passed up on it and I regret it
I'm
now.
sad we passed
just
up
was
on
like,
it.
oh man. I looked at him like,
why did I get that bag of chips?
why would I get a bag with Migos on it? Or Fetty Wap? No offense, but it's like the dude's looking at you like with that creepy
How did
dead
Fetty Wap
eye.
get so famous?
He's got a missing eye.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got that dead eye looking at you.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened.
Wait, was there some auto-tune in there?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's not
natural auto-tune. I got that. I can write y'all jingles. Let me know what's up.
Yeah.
Noble Rey. Oh man, so it's awesome. But yeah, cool. The pork rinds are good.
Yeah,
I haven't
local.
had anything. Man, this is
The
awesome.
pork rinds are from Dallas.
You know what?
The kimchi ones are apparently bomb.
I'm just gonna say, pork rinds, for anybody watching what you eat, these are free snacks. Like, you don't have to worry about calories and anything like that.
Yeah,
But
fat-free. No fat, no
gluten-free.
calories.
Oh, man.
It's gluten-free, I'm sure.
They're
I don't
gluten-free
know.
for sure.
One thing I do want to give y'all props on is the way you design your cans.
Oh, yeah.
If you stack it up, there's like a body and a head.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. We call them adult Legos.
Adult
Awesome,
Legos.
bro.
Yeah.
But
Adult
I never
Legos,
would have
man.
thought anything
There's so
like
much
that.
detail in here, you could tell.
You had to pay attention.
Yes, it was all designed that way from day one.
That's awesome, man.
Not from day one.
No. This is literally, if you guys came in here day one, you'd be like, oh, this looks like somebody's Craigslist failure. I don't know.
Yeah.
We had some crazy sofas in here and stuff, and now we've
It's changed
we've
a lot over
updated
the
it.
last couple of
I got
years
you. I
for
like
sure.
it. It's unique.
It looks
Yeah.
so
Definitely a
nice,
unique
man.
place.
Like it's comforting. You walk in. I do appreciate the free play Street Fighter 2.
Oh yeah.
I was looking for someone to play. Nobody wanted to play me, and I beat one guy, and then I come back on.
That's why they didn't want to play you. You're like, you beat down. It was a 5-year-old kid. I saw you. You beat him down. You looked at him with such disrespect.
That was a
disdain with
big
your eye.
5-year-old
Come back
Asian
to me
kid.
later. Yeah. Come back when you got something.
I'm still taking challengers. Anybody?
Yeah.
Street Fighter 2. Let's
Challengers.
go. I'll buy you
Might
a
have
beer.
to.
Let's
Might
go.
take
If I
you
lose,
onto that.
I will buy you a beer if I lose, man. Let's do it. But
So that means he ain't gonna buy you anything.
yeah,
Right? He's just gonna say no.
I'll just buy you a beer just to come play me.
Complain.
Just come play, please. Somebody
Please.
entertain me. But I do appreciate you having us here.
Oh, hey, anytime.
This is a dope spot, dude.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
Hey man, come back during football season. We'll do something with you guys.
That's one thing.
No, we're big football people. I heard you guys talking earlier.
yeah, we are big
I don't know what's
time
happening
fantasy
with Dez, but who cares?
Yeah, he's about to get a good cut.
You guys do
very
anything
soon.
for like football draft specials or anything like that?
So yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing that. We have Eagle Tears that comes back out. That was our response to that Dallas Sucks beer. So
Okay.
And then,
We hit
of
it
course,
back.
they win the Super Bowl this
Yeah,
year.
you're welcome,
so.
Philadelphia. We gave you a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. That's the way I look
It
at
was
it. Like,
because of us.
if we hadn't shit talked
So-
them, that's what
then
put
it
them
would've
over the
happened,
edge.
yeah,
That
exactly.
riled them up just enough. They're like,
Maybe,
hey, you
maybe
know
we
what?
can have our draft party.
Them
man.
dudes in Dallas.
Are you guys like draft party friendly? Like, can we
Yeah,
have our
we'll
draft
hook it up. You can do it.
We're
We'll
gonna
let
make
people
it
do
happen,
draft
so.
parties. Like, hey, money spends. We'll let you do whatever you want to do if you come in and drink beer, dude.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Let me write that down.
Yes,
Money
no, for
spent.
sure. Yes,
Wait.
yes, for sure.
Yes. Put that on a shirt. Let's
Sure.
print it out. Let's
Put that on
go.
a shirt. Tagline.
Awesome.
Yes,
Hey, we
copyright.
that's great, man.
For sure.
We love your spot, man. Once again, we want to thank you for letting us come
right on,
on.
brother.
Absolutely.
Everybody, make sure you guys check out Noble Rey Brewing Company, man. It's awesome.
Two
It is.
locations.
It's a dope spot. Like just to come to hang out, even if you're not gonna drink beer, just come and
Yeah, we sell sodas and
everything.
beer, wine, cider, kombucha,
You coffee.
Kombucha.
coffee.
You have something for everybody. So
Come
we-
get your caffeine fix, and then we'll bring it right back down with some beer
That sounds
Awesome,
or wine
man.
or cider.
We appreciate you for coming on and,
Oh, no
and
problem,
hosting
man.
us and
Thank you
letting us.
guys. Thanks for having
Oh,
me.
thank you, man.
Thanks for putting us on and
All right,
letting
thank
me
you
talk to people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you guys. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We don't want to make sure we don't want to scare y'all off or anything.
Oh,
no, you're good.
You're not going to scare
Why did we
us
let
off.
these guys in our building?
What in the hell is going on? Oh wait, the mic was off. My bad. The mic was off. All right, thanks guys.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you for watching the Sports Cave on #Champs.
#Champs is a Twisted Curve production.